Y'all need a pilot?
Before I get even further in terms of this, I want to say for the rewatch of Tarzan today, I watched it the only way I knew how to, because this is a very special occasion. I don't take this, I don't take this very easily. Tarzan means a lot to me. So what did I do? If I could, oh crap, come on, bed. Oh God, I'm not flexible enough. I gotta get my ass down. Great, I gotta get my ass down. I watched it in the way it was meant to be seen. This is the only way to see this movie, and that is, of course, on videotape.
Yes.
I mean, seriously, folks, this is the only way to see this fucking movie. Granted, you can always go on Disney Plus and make it a hell of a lot easier. You can watch it in the original aspect ratio, but no, pan and scan, bitch. This is the way to see it.
I have not seen it that way in forever, but I just...
I mean, look, my tape, it actually came with freaking inserts from the time, which I'm going to take the time to show you, because I got this, this old lady, like around maybe a decade ago. I got this for like really $1. This old lady was selling off her tapes, and I got these inserts. Like, for example, this is a flyer for a magazine that Disney owned back in the day called Family Fun, and apparently you get 1 year for free, no risk. Activities for your family, including Halloween party, 20 great beach towns, teaching kids about money, Dude Ranch.
Oh my gosh.
It says here, the flyer, and I open up like this, it says 100% family fun. Enjoy a full year of family fun absolutely free. That's right. No risk, no obligation, just 100% fun. Each exciting issue gives your family after-school activities, games, and rainy day ideas the whole family will love, instead of watching our VHS tapes, because fucking Disney had a monopoly on tapes back in the day. Crafts and hobbies with step-by-step instructions, plus family computing tips and more. Family computing tips. Party plans that pack a punch, killer desserts, dynamite decorations, great games, and more. Vacation spots, weekend getaways, and day trips that are family fun and wallet friendly. How are they wallet friendly when your vacation spots are not wallet friendly?
No, they are not.
Learning projects so fun, kids will think it's playtime. Scores of activities you can do together, and recipes your kids can make and actually will want to eat. Fill this out, return this card for your free year. And apparently after the free year, it's you get 2 years, 20 issues of this magazine at the regular rate of $14.95. $14.95 for 2 years of magazines. That's actually not bad considering these days, there's no fucking magazines. Oh, like fucking Entertainment Weekly doesn't even do their magazine anymore. I think it's all digital now. And then this, you get a free Tarzan storybook if you mail this away by December 31st, 2000. Allow 4 to 6 weeks of delivery. Why that long for a freaking book? I don't know. And then there's a coupon book. This is it's very small, but it's very thick. You have coupons for like let's see, the Nintendo 64 game from Activision, back when Activision was actually good and not just selling the same Call of Duty game over and over and over. And it says on here also, which films are voted Disney's most magical movies of the millennium. This is how you know. This tape came out in February of 2000, so this is the beginning of a millennium. You know, the whole Y2K kind of stuff was going on, and you know, and then like discounts for like PC stuff for Tarzan. Save $3 when you buy the Tarzan soundtrack plus Tarzan on video or DVD. Wow, if I actually had a physical copy, maybe I should get the physical copy of the soundtrack, to be honest with you, because maybe I might get into buying CDs for soundtracks and movies mainly. Save $1 when you buy Inspector Gadget. Why would I buy that piece of shit god-awful movie?
Because it's a guilty pleasure of mine.
No, it's awful.
It's a guilty pleasure of mine.
It's awful. I hated it ever since I was a kid. I hated it. And I don't hate movies very easily as a kid. Save $1 when you buy Annie on video. This is the made-for-TV Annie.
At least it's not the Jamie Foxx version.
It's the what the hell's his name? Rob Marshall. He directed the made-for-TV movie. That was his directorial debut before Chicago. And then there's this other Inspector Gadget video of the cartoon. Save $1. And then save $1 for Winnie the Pooh, A Valentine for You, which was a new video at the time. I guess this is when Winnie the Pooh was, they put out fucking VHS tapes for Winnie the Pooh all the time. And then they did a sing-along video with Winnie the Pooh. It was called Sing a Song with Tigger. It was supposed to be promoting, I think, the Tigger movie. Yeah, it's featured songs from the Tigger movie because the Tigger movie wasn't out yet. I think it came out in 2000, right? I think it did.
Yeah, 2000.
And then Walt Disney World for 2000, and then at the back, Toon Disney. Back when Toon Disney didn't have Jetix yet, because I remember the Jetix era of Toon Disney, mainly because I was a Power Rangers fan. Of course, I knew that. But yeah, this is the ultimate way to watch this movie, not just because of the movie itself, because the movie is great. You watch this for the freaking previews are on this tape, and you watch this shit. You sit through those damn credits to watch the Strangers Like Me music video.
You do.
Oh, that's nothing, Victor. I have here the Blu-ray, and it comes with the digital code and the discs.
I need to read the fucking ink label and the print date, which is November 23rd, 1999.
Nice.
But yeah, there's another thing on the tape too I forgot to mention. It was like this featurette thing about the soundtrack version of Trash in the Camp, the one that had NSYNC on it, if you remember. That's actually the better version of that song. The film version is good, but the NSYNC one's better, I think. But yeah, you watch that, and there's even like when I watched the previews when I was putting in the tape, it actually included the first 5 minutes of Dinosaur, because I think they attached that to theaters back when Tarzan was released in '99. I think it was just the first 5 minutes of Dinosaur, and it's the best part of the movie because they don't fucking talk.
There's no love monkey.
Yeah, there is no love monkey. And then there's this weird movie that they were promoting on it called Geppetto. It's like this live action version of Pinocchio with Drew Carey.
It's okay. It's all right.
Back when people would record with VHS tapes and stuff, like TV and stuff, I have a recording of Geppetto.
Oh,
so I have
Christ.
seen that.
Man, that movie looks like a fever dream, though. I don't know if it's gonna be as bad as that one with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. That one's fucking creepy as shit.
I have
the one with
Roberto
Benigni.
No, I mean it can't be as creepy as Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio because there's a fascism.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the way to see it, folks. Buy the tape. It's probably cheap somewhere, unless eBay fucking overcharges, because you know how Disney tapes are sometimes on eBay, which I never understand why they overcharge. I never do. Now that I got that little spiel out of the way, let's go to the box office because I have a lot to say, not just for the big release, but other things too. Let's just put it that way. First, I want to start off with number one, which is a movie that I will talk about later. And that, of course, is Dan Trachtenberg's new film, Predator Badlands, making $40 million. This is the highest grossing Predator film so far.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's PG-13 and
don't get me started with the whole PG-13 thing. I'm going to fucking defend this shit. I'm going to defend the PG-13 rating. I am going to defend it because...
Surprisingly, it gets away with a lot of violence.
That's what I was going to say. I thought you were going to criticize the fact that I got a PG-13 rating because, no, you know what he did? Yeah, okay, I was going to talk about this during my review, but what I'm going to say here is that Dan Trachtenberg pretty much proved that the MPAA is full of shit. They really are full of shit because this movie has fucking limbs getting chopped off. There's decapitations, people getting stabbed several times. There's blood everywhere. But the reason why I got a PG-13 is because it's not red blood. That's the only reason.
I've never understood this whole thing, like,
But no,
with,
let's
horror movies and making the blood black so that it's like.
Well, at least a Predator, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense because because we all thought, I remember when the movie was coming out, we were thinking, oh, there's gonna be like 1 or 2 humans in the movie. There are no humans whatsoever. None.
by the way, let's give Planes, Trains, and Automobiles an R rating just because of one scene.
Oh yeah. I want this fucking car right fucking now.
Ratings make a lot of sense.
Yeah, but still, I'm very happy with this result. I'll talk about the movie later, but I'm so happy that this movie made money because this proves to me that the Predator is back, and Dan Trachtenberg is the best thing to happen to this franchise ever. I mean, this motherfucker made 3 movies that are better than any other Predator movie that we've ever had. And that includes the first one. So it's just, he's a visionary. I'm going to say this right now. He's a fucking visionary. He's one of the best directors working today. Because how can you knock out a fucking animated Predator movie and a regular live action Predator in the same year and both are excellent?
And so far, the best animated film of the year, which will never get Oscar nominated because it's a streaming
you know what?
movie.
I'd rather take Predator Badlands over a certain movie. At least Predator Badlands had not Badlands, Killer of Killers. That's the animated movie. I'm a fucking idiot. Killer of Killers actually was good. And yeah, it had the choppy animation I criticized that other movie for, but it felt like the animation was a lot more fluid. It really did. They put more effort into that fucking animation.
By the way, Victor, speaking of that movie, you might want to put off playing that Fiona Hoffman clip because remember, last week you played it, the episode ended up getting copyright.
Well, the video did not get taken down. The video did not get taken down. I think it was the other clip, but I
only saw three names instead of 4 there.
Oops. Oh no, I don't mean to fucking click on this. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's just yeah. I didn't see our video get taken down. I think we should be fine. I think we should be. Besides, we're not
the
monetized.
most that will happen
We're
is
not
it'll be like you
monetized.
can't be
We're
monetized.
not monetized. We're not making money off this show. So like I care. But number 2 is Regretting You, $6.6 million. And then number 3 right behind it, which a movie I'll talk about later, is The Black Phone 2 making $5 million. So Mason Thames, his reign is over because he stars in both of these movies. Hiccup's reign is over. Number 4 is Sarah's Oil, which is a movie I have no interest in seeing because Zachary Levi is in it, and it's apparently a faith-based movie. Great. Another faith-based movie. Number 5 kind of shocked me because this movie, Newmanberg, is actually a Sony Pictures Classics movie. And Sony Picture Classics movies, they never really get wide releases. They never come to my theater. Never. I think this is the first time in a very long time where a Sony Pictures Classics movie came to my theater. I think maybe the last wide release they fucking did, I don't know, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I don't fucking know. But
that movie is just pure Oscar bait.
Number 5, Begonia, another big decline for Yorgos. Number 7, Chainsaw Man making $3 million. Number 8 is Die My Love. Mubi paid like what, $25 million to get the rights to this thing, and they gave it a wide release, and then it bombed. I think it has like a fucking D plus. I think it has a D plus on CinemaScore, if memory serves me correctly. It's real. Apparently, it's real bad. Number 9 is Springsteen, Delivering Me from Nowhere, and number 10 is Tron Ares, making $1 million. However, there is one more movie that I want to talk about. There's one more movie.
Oh, yeah, of course.
There's one more. Hold on, give me 1 second. I have to fucking put another tab in so I can show something else eventually. Give me a moment, please. Folks, you have no fucking idea how happy I am. You have no fucking idea, man. I'm glad Shane is not here to see this. I'm glad because he's gonna do some bullshit arguing with me, trying to defend himself. But you know what? I'm so happy. My prediction came true about Elle Fanning kicking somebody's ass, but I wasn't sure how much they were going to kick their ass. But you know what? Number 11. Yes. Yes. Celebrate. I can't believe it. This is a cause for celebration. This
can't wait for the housemaid to dab the final nail in the coffin when it opens against Avatar and SpongeBob.
I'm not gonna pull predictions right now because I don't want it becoming a Snow White thing ever again because I learned my fucking lesson from that. But I right now with Christy, celebrate. And that's all I'm playing before we get fucking taken down again. Oh my god, this movie, Christy, is the 9th worst opening weekend for a wide release of all time. I'm sorry, but you got no idea. Especially considering, remember the interview that she did with GQ, and she was so tone deaf about the fucking American Apparel, American Eagle ad. And she was like, "Oh, I didn't pay attention to that because I was shooting Euphoria season 3. I didn't have my phone on me." I'm like, "Bitch, everybody has their fucking phone at work."
Yep.
I was doing 16-hour days. There's nobody. Even my fucking look. Everybody carries their phone whenever they're gonna go out.
And you would have been told.
Yes, you would have been fucking told, Ever. You would have fucking told. It's just like this and that interview. I think that interview was right before the movie came out. I think so. Yes. And then afterwards, when the movie flopped, she said she had to reaffirm that she was so deeply proud of the movie after it bombed. And she said, quote, "We don't always make just art for numbers." Bitch, I know art for art's sake, but the movie industry is a business at the end of the day. Like, what kind of horse shit am I here? This is literally, oh my God. Her career is, I'm going to make a very bold statement. Her career is over. It's game over. You're telling me that the fucking housemaid's going to make money after this shit? You're telling me that Avatar is going to get its ass kicked? No, it's not going to. It's fucking Avatar, for Christ's sake. Even SpongeBob. And you know what's even better? If I can fucking find the article, because I found it earlier when I was looking at this shit. Oh, come on. Where can I fucking find it? Hold on. You have to give me a minute. Oh my goodness gracious. Like, dude. You have no fucking idea, guys, how happy I was when I found out that happened. Like, literally, I don't check. Usually I don't check the box office until we get on this show. But I had to check on Sunday night just to see what happened. My God. This is just one of the greatest things. Like, literally, this makes, like, I'm telling you, Chayton, if you are watching, she is not a draw. This performance tells me that she's finished. She's finished. What do you want me to do? She can't act worth a fucking shit. Yes, exactly. This weekend, I got my revenge, and Elle Fanning got her fucking revenge. She was amazing in Predator Badlands. But again, I know I'm talking about the movie already. I know, I love it. I know, I'm just giving, my short end now. But, like, Jesus Christ. So many people were fucking taking shots at her. So many celebrities. You know, I think I heard that fucking Jon Stewart from The Daily Show was talking shit.
Oh, he did. I heard that because I do on my way to work and everything. I listen to The Daily Show.
Oh my god, I'm trying to fucking find the article that had Jon Stewart's comment on it. Oh god, I'm trying to figure because I had it there, but like, dude, this is 3 bombs for her in a row. Eden, because it got dumped by Vertical Entertainment, bombed, and then Americana bombed even harder. And yet those 2 didn't get wide releases. They were limited releases. Okay, fine. But this was a wide release. Over 2,000 fucking theaters this came out in. And then this happened. You know it's bad when this made as much money as fucking Delgo. This made as much money.
My
as
favorite
Delgo.
animated film.
Yes, she's one of the comments. That chick from the White Lotus, the latest season of White Lotus anyway, she put a vomiting emoji in front of the GQ interview, and apparently Dan Stevens from Legion and the remake of Beauty and the Beast, he was also talking shit too. And Dan Stevens is the fucking man. And SZA apparently talked shit too, or she liked a post hating on her or something like that. I heard something about, from most of us movie fans will remember her from what's that fucking movie Keke Palmer that came out earlier this year? I forget the Friday type movie. I forget what it's called right now. I forget what it's called. No, One of Them Days. Is that what the movie's called? I think that's what it's called. But dude, I am so. And Ruby Rose also talked shit. And I have her quote. She apparently was going to be in this Christie movie, but apparently it was like an original. She was in talks initially to star in the movie. She said, quote, "The original Christy Martin script was incredible, life-changing. I was originally attached to play Sherry. I guess that's the love interest, I guess. Everyone had experience with the core material. Most of us were actually gay. It's part of why I stayed in acting. Losing roles happens all the time." And then she continued saying, for her PR to talk about it flopping and saying that Sydney Sweeney did it for the people. None of the people want to see someone that hates them parading around them pretending to be us. Because I never talked about this on the air. This is one of the things about the American Eagle ad that I did not talk about, but I am going to have to put the fucking cue card up because I am going to address it now if I can fucking find it. Here. Sydney Sweeney is apparently a closeted Republican. And people found out. And the eugenics and all this other stuff. And she's apparently a MAGA supporter. Yet she's playing a lesbian boxer in this movie. Does not compute whatsoever. You get fucking anybody else to, like, I heard the fucking, what's her name, who's also in this movie, Katie O'Brien, who was also in the movie. Apparently people said in like some Letterboxd reviews, I heard people say that she should have played the role, and I think she could have done it, not only because she has the build for it, because Love Lies Bleeding, and she also played a lesbian in Love Lies Bleeding, and she's in a bunch of other fucking movies this year, like Mission Impossible she was in. She's about to start in The Running Man. She was in Twisters last year. I swear to God, she was in another movie I saw this year, but I'm not remembering. Seriously. Dude. I can't believe that. And this is Black Bear Pictures' first movie that they distributed themselves because they could not fucking find a distributor for it. They could. Gee, I wonder why you couldn't find a fucking distributor for it. Like, do you two have any thoughts about this before I move on? Because I feel like I'm talking too much.
Nah, I mean, I don't hate Sydney Sweeney, but I don't care for her that much. I don't follow her a whole lot or anything, but like, she is a bomb factory, it seems.
Hey! She's doing she's the bomb factory. She's doing a movie for the Bomb Factory, Lionsgate, in The Housemaid. So Bomb Factory meets Bomb Factory, mega Bomb Factory.
I think she's just like, she's somebody that so desperately wants to prove herself, and by doing so makes all the wrong decisions to try to prove herself.
I'm going to say this right now. I don't care if it gets offended. She's not a good actress. She's only known for one thing. Oh, wait, make that two things.
Yeah, no, I mean, really, I'm trying to think, like, things that movies that I have sat down and watched that she was in. The 2 seconds that she's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think that is the amount I have actually...
Mikey Madison was in that movie more than she was, and she's a better actress. Yes, I didn't like Honora, but I still like Mikey Madison. She thinks she's a better actress.
Mm-hmm.
She is. Scream 5, she was terrific. But now look at this. That's just, dude. Come. Okay. Immaculate. Guess what? There's a better version of that. It's called The First Omen. It's called The First Omen.
I think that maybe she had something with, it worked out that, Anyone But You worked out for the most part, everything. And then she got to do, her weird kind of, horror, immaculate movie and stuff. And then it's like, you have those, it's all right. And then she just, like, puts herself everywhere in the limelight and everything. And it's just like, too much, too fast, oversaturated.
You know what I think? You know what, too? Actually, Hunter makes a good point. I don't think she's the reason why the movie made money. It was fucking Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell's more of a fucking star, and he can act. And women love Glenn Powell. Make no mistake. That's probably why Top Gun Maverick made $1 billion over the Tom Cruise. That's one of the other reasons why. He is a draw. Yeah, maybe The Running Man might not do so well because apparently it's scheduled to not do well, but that's just one fluke. He had several hits last year. Twisters, Hitman, they both did well. Both did well. He's going to be fine.
Maybe in actuality, obviously I'm not saying she is or anything. I'm like, maybe she's like Katharine Hepburn, who was, box office poison for so early in her career. Maybe she'll have some strange turnaround in her 40s.
Oh, Jesus. I highly doubt it at this point. And, especially with everything that's going on in America today,
yeah, nah.
I think she's finished. I think she's absolutely finished. And The Housemaid is not going to do well. And honestly, I want to know if anybody in the comments or anybody in here who saw fucking Christie this weekend. I want to know. If you saw it, I would really like to know. There was only one person in the audience that watched it. That was Chayton Long. He skipped this show just to watch it. And he's the only person there.
So I was interested in, because I didn't watch anything, but I was interested in seeing her career choices over the past couple of years and everything, because I thought it was an interesting one. And so I had this movie on my radar because I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, maybe this will be like the big one that like kind of gets her some recognition. And I've heard she's good in this movie. But
I've heard otherwise because I heard it's like fucking Kevin Costner.
Is just a basic by the numbers.
I actually heard the exact opposite, Jared. Well, yes, I heard the whole thing about the biopic stuff, but I heard she's awful in this because she's trying to do an Appalachian accent, and you're from fucking Appalachia, so. And apparently it's like a Kevin Costner type of thing where she only has the accent for 20% of the movie, and the rest just her normal voice. It's like fucking Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, motherfucker. And I can't stand that movie because of Kevin Costner. You know me. If I don't have beef with her, I have beef with Kevin Costner. Jesus Christ. I am thrilled about this because I'm serious. I'm sick of seeing her all the time. I don't like her. Never did. It's pretty sad when Jacob Elordi, another Euphoria cast member, did a fucking better job in a movie this weekend than her. How sad is that? And that man has done 3 kissing booth movies. That man has done 3 kissing booth movies, and he fucking turned it around with Frankenstein, which I'll talk about maybe later. He turned it around. Zendaya, of course, she's always been a good actress. With her, she's finished. I think everybody else in Euphoria, if they need to get the fuck out of there this next season or whatever, it needs to be fucking over. Throw it in the trash. Game over. Let HBO focus on anything else. Focus on fucking House of the Dragon, for fuck's sake. That's the only show that's going to make you money. Okay, Lanterns will make you money, but House of the Dragon is going to make you money next year. And I don't know when that fucking Harry Potter show is coming out. I'm going to assume maybe end of 2026, early 2027. So focus on that. And you know what's funny? My mom actually forced me to watch the pilot episode of Welcome to Derry this past weekend. And I actually liked it a lot. I actually liked it better than the fucking It movies. I did. I was surprised. I was shocked. It is fucking messed up at times. It's actually very good. I'd recommend it. Hopefully it doesn't, freaking. Okay. You know what? The funny thing is, I remember the first 2 seasons of Euphoria. The hype was unmatched. Now I've seen nothing but hate for season 3's announcement. And my sister, who is a fan of the show, again, I don't understand. It's the worst show on fucking television. She was saying, oh, no, people are going to watch it. It's become more popular. But if what Tanner is saying right now in this comment is true, I don't believe it for a fucking second. I think season 3, if it even goes to air, it's not going to do well. It's not going to do well. People are going to watch anything fucking else. In fact, I think HBO should just do the bare minimum and just send it packing to HBO Max and just call it a day. And promote Lanterns, promote whatever the fuck that other Game of Thrones spin-off, which is coming out next year. Not just House of the Dragon, the other one that they're working on.
Oh yeah, Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Focus on that because Game of Thrones makes you money. Most of the time, it's quality, unless you're fucking season 8. But most of the time, it's quality. So focus on that. Focus on that is unless fucking Paramount buys Warner Bros. Discovery, which I don't want to fucking think about that right now. But yeah. Oh, you forgot another one, Tanner. What the hell is that Vince Gilligan show that just premiered? What the fuck's it called? I heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
Fuck's the name of the show? I don't know.
It's got an interesting name.
The X-Files 2.0.
Pluribus.
Pluribus. Oh, okay. Pluribus. Pluribus is probably better than anything Sidney Sweeney's ever done. But again, that's not saying much because Vince Gilligan's always terrific. But
it's got a 100%.
Oh, good. Yeah. I'm not surprised because that man actually knows how to fucking write television. He knows how to write television. So yeah. Final thoughts about this. I'm happy. I'm happy. Like, dude, it's just like, come on now. It's just, you're so fucking tone deaf. And not only that, you remember she was doing, they were doing this fucking variety of this event last week when we didn't talk about, it was a variety thing called, it goes about the power of women, and then Sydney Sweeney showed up in that dress and pretty much showed her,
Yeah.
Seriously, that's her entire image. She cannot act worth a shit. I'm sorry. I can't. Like, I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. I did. But you know what? She has not proved to me anything. And this ruined her career. This whole American Apparel. Oh, it's not gonna change. Like, oh, it's not gonna ruin her career. I should just did a fucking another Idiot Box video just to spite him. Maybe for the housemaid, I will if it bombs. Maybe I will. If it flops, maybe I will. So that's all I gotta say. This whole intro was the burial of Sydney Sweeney. This is what I meant in my email to you. Not Shane. I might say. This is what I meant when I sent you that email. This is what the
I was wondering what that meant and everything.
The burial of her career. That's what this whole fucking segment is. So that's it. Yes, I would love to see a whole fucking timestamp for this rant. I would like to see it, Hunter. Or maybe a Soren could do it as well. Just for this, because this is not even my topic yet. I'm just like ranting nonstop. I'm not ranting because I'm happy about this, but You know what I mean? Talking passionately about it. Oh my god, dude. Oh man. He's saying newsflash. Ari Aster is ruined. Oh god, I have to do that in about 2 weeks' time. Oh god. Don't remind me, please. Anyway. Soren, you go first. I'm beat. I'm beat. I spoke too much.
All right, show recap time, and this time the best Avatar: The Last Airbender episodes.
Well, I've only seen the first season, so that's not going to help me.
And since there's only 20 episodes per season, I'm only going to list 5 per season. So here we go. Season 1, I have The Avatar Returns.
Is that the pilot, or is it just...
I think that's the pilot.
Oh, that's the second
no,
episode.
The Boy in the Ice is the...
Oh, no. Technically speaking, these 2 episodes aired back to back, so I guess it's just... And it aired in the same night, so I'm just going to call it the pilot.
Right. I have Imprisoned.
Imprisoned. I don't remember that one.
Is that... Wait, is that the one on the ship with the Earthbenders? Okay.
I think it's the one. Was that the one with fucking Sokka flirting over his girl? I think was it that with the Earthbender beating the shit out of him or something like? I don't remember.
This is when they turned the movie portion into where the Earthbenders are imprisoned on the Earth.
And they have 6 Earthbenders left a fucking rock.
And Dave Filoni directed that episode, believe it or not, and he directed the pilot too. Oh man.
Next up, The Storm.
Vaguely.
Man, I need to rewatch Last Airbender sometime.
Next up, The Northern Air Temple.
Oh, that's a good episode.
Isn't that the one where the Aang finds his he finds out that he's like the only one there, like everybody his ancestors are dead? Is that the one?
No.
No.
And the last one for this season, The Seeds of the North.
That's the finale. One I remember because that's the fucking finale to the season.
And I'm kind of like, oh, is it one of the... Well, obviously the best finale is the final season, but like I think,
and you know
I love the finale of the first season.
Hey guys, you know that the scene in the show where Aang turns into a giant fish to scare off the Fire Nation? Let's just have him do a fucking wave.
There's a tidal wave. It's like 2012.
By the way, they sum up Aang and Zuko's dynamic in that 2-part into one line. We can be friends, you know. That movie's such a joke.
It's awful. It is so bad.
Anyways, season 2, we have Avatar Day.
Oh, that's December 19th.
Yeah, it is.
Zuko Alone.
It's like a rip-off of Home Alone.
The Drill.
I don't
remember that one off the top of my head.
I don't have a joke for that one.
Next up, The Guru.
The Love Guru.
And finally, The Crossroads of Destiny.
Oh man, I'm trying to make the jokes. I haven't even seen seasons 2 or 3. Oh, geez.
Finally, we have season 3. We have The Avatar and the Fire Lord.
I guess it involves Zuko or the other guy. The fucking what the hell's his name?
The Day of Black Sun.
Black Hole Sun.
The Firebending Masters. The Southern Raiders. And finally, the series finale, Sozin's Comet.
Yes.
I heard it's a great finale, but it's not Lost's series finale.
Take another fucking drink.
I need to rewatch it, obviously, but I feel like the first part of like the finale, because it's a 4-part finale and everything, but the first part is good, but it's like once you get to those next 3 and everything, it's just phenomenal.
Yeah. Next, and my other topic, a Watch Moser list.
Oh dear God!
Top 50 worst acting performances of all time.
Sydney Sweeney and pretty much everything should be number 1.
We'll see.
Listen, I'm gonna be.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Number 50, Gal Gadot in Excommunicado the movie.
Oh God! Don't talk. At least you said excommunicado. I appreciate that, but still.
Number 49.
Listen, one more thing. That's the thing I wanted to mention. Dude, Sydney Sweeney made Rachel Zegler look like a fucking saint by comparison this week. I shit you not. I swear to God. I know Zegler has issues. I get that. But after everything Sydney Sweeney said, Rachel Zegler looks like fucking nothing in comparison. Fucking dude. She deserves a fucking apology because of how bad Sydney Sweeney's been acting.
Number 49. Number 49, Jeremy Irons, Dungeons and Dragons.
I've never seen that. I've only seen Honor Among Thieves. Sorry.
Number 48, Rihanna in Battleship.
What about Smurfs? What about Smurfs?
Number 47. Okay, he wasn't even that bad in the movie. Tom Hanks in Pinocchio.
I never saw it. I only saw the Del Toro movie.
He's one of the better things in it.
Number 46, another actor who wasn't even that bad. Cameron Diaz in Gangs of New York.
I don't think she was that bad. She was actually pretty good, all things considered.
She is not. In fact, I might be talking a little bit about that later.
Here's the thing. I actually have seen that. It's one of the Scorsese movies I have seen. I love that movie. So.
Number 45, Keanu Reeves in Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh, awful. Awful. That blasting and thorn are the only line that I remember because of how bad he executed it.
Number 44, Robert De Niro, Dirty Grandpa.
Never saw it. I don't plan to.
I don't care to see it.
Number 43, Sandra Bullock in All About Steve.
I've only seen bits and pieces. I don't remember a fucking thing. Other than that, the fact she's like a creepy stalker in it, apparently.
Number 42, Dana Carvey, Master of Disguise.
I don't. All I remember in that movie, out of all, I've seen like most of it, but I remember this specific portion about how the movie is like without the credits is like what 60 minutes long, and then the credits is stretched out for over 25 fucking minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. Number 41, Jessica Alba, Fantastic Four.
She's not that bad in the movie. She's not good, but she's not that bad in the movie. I can think of what about fucking Little Fockers? What about Good Luck Chuck? Come on.
Number 40, Kristen Stewart in Twilight.
Awful, but that's not saying much. She had no material to fucking work with.
I really don't think she's all that bad, but like it's the material mostly.
It's bad material. That's what it is.
Number 39, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, Holmes and Watson.
Never saw that. I don't plan to. I can't. I'd rather just stick to Step Brothers and that's it, okay?
Number 38, Al Pacino, Righteous Kill.
Never saw that either.
I think my dad has.
Number 37, Tara Reid and Alone in the Dark.
Oh, dear God, no.
Uwe Boll.
Number 36.
He's like a scientist.
Number 36, LeBron James in Space Jam 2.
LeBron James thinking that he's Michael Jordan, he can actually act. At least Michael Jordan actually had personality, even though he was not a great actor. He actually had personality in the first Space Jam.
Number 35, Jesse Eisenberg in BVS.
Fuck that. Just fuck that.
Number 34, Paris Hilton, The Hottie and the Naughty.
Oh, God, dude. Bad movie.
Oh,
I don't think it's the worst film of 2008. I think Love Guru is the worst movie overall, believe it or not. But it's still awful.
Number 33, Johnny Depp, Mordecai, I'd Rather Die.
I've never seen that, but I heard It's bad.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Number 32, Kate Capshaw, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Number 31, Mickey Rooney, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Racism at its finest.
Number 30. Number 30 is Eddie Redmayne in Jupiter Ascending.
I referenced it in my review of Frankenstein on Letterboxd. I referenced the I create life and I destroy it.
Number 29, Hilary Duff and Hanya Sharon Tate.
Oh jeez. Oh God. Oh God.
Ugh, I hate that movie. I hate
It's
that
bad.
movie.
Just pathetic.
It is pathetic.
Number 28, Jared Leto in Suicide Squad.
Rats.
27, Tom Cruise in The Mummy.
Oh, isn't that the fucking? Is that what he's doing in the fucking?
It's probably
trailer?
not that bad in that.
Yeah, that's the whiffing from the trailer that didn't have the music on. Oh!
Number 26, Tyler Perry, Alex Cross.
What about Matthew Fox? Apparently he's awful in Alex Cross.
Number 25, Machine Gun Kelly in Good Morning.
Well, fuck Machine Gun Kelly. He's a phony. To me, he comes off as a fucking phony.
Number 24, Justin Chatwin in Dragon Ball Evolution.
Look, he's good enough for things, but not in that movie. Even on the fucking bad episode of Lost that he was in, he wasn't that bad. Remember the one where her Locke was in that fucking...
Oh my god, the fucking
the weed
farm.
Number 23, RJ in Doolittle to Impress.
Oh dear. I think the only notable thing about Doolittle is that it killed Stephen Gagan's career because apparently he was being a real asshole when that movie was getting made.
Number 22, Jamie Kennedy, Son of the Mask.
Yes, Son of the Mask. I thought at first you said Malibu's Most Wanted, I would say, oh, I haven't seen that, but no, I have seen Son of the Mask.
Number 21, Hey Jared, I'm sorry. Colin Farrell and Alexander.
Oh, he does.
Number 20, Sophia Coppola, Godfather 3.
Don't make me do it again. Don't make me do it again.
At least she can write and direct.
Sometimes.
Number 19, Dennis Hopper and Super Mario Brothers.
No, he's the best part about that fucking movie. At least he was trying. Monkey.
Number 18, Steven Seagal, Half Past Dead.
Put Steven Seagal for fucking everything.
Yeah, like every...
Number 17, retail worker's worst nightmare herself, Mariah Carey in Glitter.
Oh, Mariah Carey. Oh, she is. Glitter is a bad movie, and she's bad in it. Good
Number
Lord.
16, Megan Fox in the Transformers franchise.
Revenge of the Fallen, yes. Not so much. The first one, she was okay, but I don't know.
I don't think she's horrible.
The thing about her is that, I don't. It is I think she can act a little bit more than Sydney Sweeney, but it's almost that fine line. But I think Megan Fox could do a little bit better. She's a little bit better, a little bit. And I think that movie Till Death apparently that she did was apparently very good, and she was good in it. And then The Expendable 4 came out, and then that killed her career until now she's doing fucking Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Ugh.
Number 15, Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas.
A whole movie that takes place in one car. It's like Lock 2.
It is bad.
Number 14, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Batman and Robin.
No, he's the best part about it.
Nah, he's fantastic.
He knows what movie he's in.
He did his job.
He did his fucking job. I agree. He did his fucking job. George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell, they were a fucking joke in it. And Fogo was a joke. Silverstone was probably the biggest joke of them all in that movie. But Arnie, he did the best he could.
Number 13, Halle Berry, Catwoman.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that's terrible.
Number 12, Madonna, Swept Away.
She's awful in that movie. She is so... I actually have seen Swept Away. It's bad. And that's the worst Guy Ritchie movie. Then again, I haven't seen King Arthur, so.
Number 11, Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan, 50 Shades.
Ah, geez. Jamie Dornan never recovered, did he? He never did.
Number 10, Jaden Smith and
Then again-
After Earth.
Then again, Dakota Johnson's having a bit of a struggle recently. Madam Web fucking obliterated her career. And what about
Well, at least she's
Materialist?
got-
Everybody I know is shitting on Materialist except for Jared. That's the old, like, everybody else is shitting on that movie. Everybody else. It's like, look, it was
Actually,
started off at
I
like
will
a
say
3.3,
this.
and now it's at a 3.0 on Letterboxd.
Actually, I think Materialist got positive reviews, and she's
But then
not.
people started, right when the movie came out, backlash ensued. I don't know for what reason. Probably the fucking script is bad. But,
Number 10, Jaden Smith and After Earth.
oh, God, dude. Coward! No, is that the movie where he says, "I'm not a coward"?
Yeah. Number 9, Mike
I was
Myers,
thinking
The
of,
Love Guru.
Brendan Fraser from School Ties. Coward!
Mike Myers, The Love Guru, next up.
Oh, God.
Number 8, Taylor Lautner, Abduction.
John Singleton died because of that movie.
Number 7, the whole cast in Last Airbender.
Oh, my God. Bad. All of them bad. Except for maybe fucking... Did Dev Patel... No, not even Dev Patel because of the whole Bring Me All Your Elderly shtick.
Number 6, J-Lo and Geely.
I think I don't know who's worse, her or Affleck. I don't. No. I take that back. Both of them. Justin Bartha in that movie. Justin Bartha.
Go Beowulf.
Yeah, because he went for retard.
He's the worst in that movie, dude. Oh my God.
Number
I
5.
want to go to Baywatch.
Number 5, Eddie Murphy in Norbit.
I haven't seen that movie in such a long fucking time. But it's
number
like a
4
guilty pleasure.
Number 4, John Travolta, Battlefield Earth.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
Number 3, Adam Sandler, Jack and Jill.
bad,
Yeah.
but I think has he done? Yeah, I think he's done worse since, honestly.
I fucking hate him
Yeah,
in
Jack
Little
and Jill wasn't
Nicky.
even in
I
my.
hate him in
Jack
Little
and Jill
Nicky.
wasn't even in my top 10 of that Adam Sandler list.
Yeah, it's just like Jack and Jill is a bad movie. Don't get me wrong, but I think he's made worse, honestly.
Number 2, Nicolas Cage in The Wicker Man.
No, he's funny. He's funny in that movie. It's a comic masterpiece because of him.
And number 1, you're tearing me apart, Roch Mojo.
Jesus Christ.
Tommy was still in the room.
Oh my.
The greatest good bad performance.
Oh, he's brilliant in that movie. He should have gone at least a Golden Globe nomination.
And that's my topics.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Jared, do you want to go?
Sure. So I got 2 lists, and I'll go through one quickly because one will maybe take a little bit longer.
Okay.
So with me going to Disney and all, gotta do another Disney ranking. Now here's the problem. So the next era is the revival era. And the problem is that we're at this point where nobody can decide on where the revival era ends.
Oh, jeez.
Some
Great
people are
job,
like,
guys.
it ends with Moana. Some say it ends with Wish. I
Oh, no.
say it begins with Princess and the Frog and it ends with Frozen 2. Because
Let me just get my list up real quick before
the
you.
reason I say it ends with Frozen 2 is because that was the last film that technically John Lasseter, who spearheaded the revival, had any sort of involvement in.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why. Fuck you, Skydance. Fuck you.
So yeah. So base and it makes it nice that it's a nice, neat.
Who's running Disney now? Disney Animation Studios. I forget who fucking runs it now.
Is it Jennifer?
Is it Jennifer Lee? I think it is.
I think it's Jennifer Lee.
I think so, but don't quote me on that.
Because I know Pete Docter runs Pixar as a result, but
Yeah, because and it's one of those things too. Because like I feel like also it's a nice place to end it because when we have COVID, that messes a whole lot of things with, and the entire model of just Disney animation just completely changes with like the introduction of like Disney Plus and all of that. And even though Disney Plus was before that.
Disney Plus Premier Access. Yes, I'm old enough to
All right,
remember
got
Disney
my
Plus
list.
Premier
All right,
Access.
got my own list.
All right, so there's 10 movies here. So at number 10, I hate putting this movie this low because it makes it sound like I don't like this movie, but I want to say that I like every single movie that is in the revival to varying degrees. But one just has to be at the bottom. I know it's one that Victor likes. It's Ralph Breaks the Internet, though.
You son of a bitch. No.
Number 10 is Frozen 2.
It's so frustrating to me, though, with how people attack this film.
I cannot stand the backlash against this movie.
Hey, at least it's a masterpiece compared to the director's next movie.
Like, who was the director of that, and who did he do next?
Phil Johnson.
Yeah, Phil Johnson. Who did he do after Ralph Breaks the Internet?
The Twats.
Oh. But
I don't know what that movie is, but you keep calling it The Twats. It makes me laugh.
Ralph Breaks the Internet is hilarious. The things that it does and commentates on with like internet culture
it's so good.
Is so freaking funny.
Also,
I feel like
Gadot's
people
best
have
performance
attacked. I feel like people have been like, "Oh, it destroys Ralph's character. Like he would never do that."
Tell me how.
And I'm like, you guys realize that like Ralph is a character that can make mistakes, right?
And plus,
and
for the
he's
longest
his
time,
own
he's
villain
been,
in
living
the
alone,
movie.
and Vanellope's been like his only friend for, the first friend he ever had.
But like that Disney princess scene is just comedy gold, especially when you get what's her face.
Oh God, you know what the best part is the fucking Merida punchline.
The Merida
Jesus
part
Christ.
Her accent is so thick that you cannot understand her. It's hilarious because her accent is not that thick in the actual movie. They
intentionally told Kelly MacDonald, who already has a fucking thick accent to begin with, to make it thicker. For one line.
I think
and then that whole thing about don't mind her, she's from the other studio.
I think mostly
people
with
say
this
that
movie, it retreads some stuff, which I don't have a problem with, but I think the movie's just a bit too long.
Maybe I haven't seen it in a while. Maybe I'll go back and maybe I'll say that. But here's the thing, though. I think it is enjoyable. It has a good heart. It has a really good heart. And
it does have a good heart.
And then there's a funny bits. Remember that fucking game that that one guy gets fucking fat and then he just explodes. I think that's what that scene.
And it has David Moana in it.
I'll say this too because like obviously the Disney. It's kind of like. With like aside for Pocahontas in the Disney Renaissance, it's like when I start ranking those movies, it's like all those movies are good.
And so it's really funny.
It's because one has to be at the.
And people say that Vanellope went turbo in this movie, and well,
turbo like the snail, that shitty snail movie.
No, went full turbo like in the first movie.
But here's the thing. You know what's so funny? One of the funniest parts about that movie is that the fact that fucking Alan Menken did a song that parodies his own fucking material for other Disney movies. The fact that he was able to make fun of himself, that's hilarious.
So number 9.
By the way, better than Spider-Verse. I don't fucking care.
Number 9, I have Big Hero 6.
Number 9 is Frozen. That was his mistake.
When it comes to Big Hero 6, I watch it and I really enjoy it while I'm watching it. And it's one of those movies that kind of slips through the cracks and I forget exists after.
You know why? Because it's based on a fucking Marvel comic, and Marvel didn't put their fucking name on it. Kevin Feige had nothing to do with this movie.
It's a really good movie, has a really good heart to it. I like the characters a lot.
It definitely wasn't Oscar worthy over Dragon 2 or
I
Lego
agree.
Movie.
It shouldn't have won the Oscar. I agree.
It's just not very memorable to me. But Baymax is fantastic. I love Baymax. So yeah. Number 8, when this movie came out, I still liked it, but I had mixed feelings on it still. As I've rewatched it, though, I do have more of an appreciation for it. It's still flawed. Number 8 is Frozen 2.
Number 8 is Princess and the Frog.
Frozen 2, I think, has real, like, the songs may not be as memorable as the first movie, but I think they're just filled with they're a lot richer and have, like, just a lot more going on.
Save the Frozen comments
my
for the
big
first one,
with this
Victor.
movie. It's
Save the Frozen comments.
For a kids movie.
That's my problem with the movie too. It is very it's very complicated. And for the production for this was a bit messy and stuff. They just, they had a quick turnaround and everything for this movie. And a lot of times they were like, they didn't know things about the plot as they were making it. So it is messy, but I quite enjoy it still. Number 7, though, is the final 2D animated Disney film, Winnie the Pooh.
You know why? Because it came out the same day as Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Yeah,
you fucking morons.
This movie is beautiful. Beautiful animation and just extremely wholesome, much like the original Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I think ultimately just what holds it back is it's so incredibly short. There was supposed to be, I think, at least 2 more stories. I think Disney basically kind of pulled the plug on this movie.
Dude, the movie, I think, grand total, I think it's only 63 minutes long. That is not fucking feature length.
But it's sweet, wholesome.
Still longer than Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I just have a lot of admiration for them that they were just like, you know what? Let's do another Winnie the Pooh movie. I'm like...
Quick comment about Winnie the Pooh. Say what you will about the movie. I've never seen it, but that fucking trailer, man. That is one of the best trailers of the 2010s.
It is one of the best trailers. I love the Keen song.
Oh my god. I love that. That trailer introduced me to Keen, believe it or not.
You know what? You know what introduced me to Keen?
What?
The advertising for the finale of Monk.
Oh, is they use that song?
No, they use a different song.
Okay.
Wait, no, they might use the same song. No, they don't. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Anyway, number 6, I have Princess and the Frog.
Number 6 is Zootopia.
Beautiful animation, a clever twist on the story of the Princess and the Frog. I really enjoy Randy Newman's songs in this. They're really great. Great Village song. It's just a very fun, likable film, and Tiana deserves more recognition.
Ciao, man.
Number 5, I'm putting Tangled. To me,
Number 5 is What Breaks the Internet.
To me, Tangled is kind of like the Beauty and the Beast. In a way, like the Beauty and the Beast of the Disney the Disney revival, because it's kind of like you have The Little Mermaid, which started the Disney Renaissance, but then you had Beauty and the Beast that really cemented it, and I feel like Tangled was the one that really fully embraced that, and I think it's due to the emergence of the 3D animation that they ended up using and stuff that has kind of become their staple, to the point where I'm kind of tired of seeing this animation style.
And again, Pixar uses the same fucking animation for every fucking movie that they make, so...
Yeah.
I'll say this, and I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but I think Eugene just stay dead instead of just pulling a Deus Ex Machina at the end.
Trust me, when we get to Frozen, I'll talk about that.
Number 4, I have... This is a movie that a lot of people love and everything, and it has been climbing up my ranking every time I watch it and stuff. It's the first Wreck-It Ralph.
Love this movie.
Just such a great movie. Great characters. There's a lot of video game references and stuff that are fun and everything, but it's not just a reference movie, and it could have very much easily been that. It's got a really good heart to it, a good twist, which even when I get to some other, because obviously two movies you guys will know are in my top 3 right now and everything, Zootopia and Frozen, they have not a great twist villain.
Oh no! Oh god! I already mentioned it when we did Zootopia, but that's the fucking weak link in the movie. The rest of the movie is so fucking good. It crashes the bed.
Number 3 for me, I am putting Zootopia. Zootopia is almost a masterpiece.
And then the fucking twist happens.
And then
number 3 is Winnie the Pooh.
The problem is she's just not in the movie enough, too. She's
only in the movie for 15 minutes of the entire runtime?
But and then also at the same time, I find myself just kind of dropping off in the third act, kind of. I feel like I
checked the fuck right back out until the last 5 minutes when when Nick graduates from Police Academy.
But still, really good commentary and everything. It's a very special Disney movie.
Here's hoping that second movie's good. Here's hoping.
Number 2 is obviously contentious for some people. Some people love this movie, and some people think it's meh. But I love the first Frozen. I will always
all the way to the fucking bottom, Jared.
Although Frozen, I think I've watched it so much at this point too that I think I've burnt myself out on it. So it's I put it this high, but at the same time I'm just I'm burnt out with it too.
No, I was burnt out from pretty much when I first saw it. I was burnt out by it. I was why does it's okay, but why do people... Dude, listen, how I currently feel about that other movie, which I'm not going to speak the fucking name of, that came out this year, is what I felt 13 years ago with Frozen.
Hey, at least that is still a masterpiece.
This movie, this most recent movie, I feel worse compared to Frozen. In fact, I said this to myself before. I think I owe Frozen a fucking apology compared to what this bullshit that got nominated for a fucking Grammy, even though they use AI-generated lyrics. Fuck the Grammys.
And number one is Moana.
Number one is Wreck-It Ralph.
I fucking love Moana. I love her as a character. Lin-Manuel Miranda's songs are
This
so
was when
freaking
everybody
good.
loved him, and now nobody does.
I know.
Hey, Disney, good luck with that remake.
The music
Dwayne
is so
Johnson,
freaking
he only
good.
did that because the Smashing Machine bumped.
I've kind of liked this, like, what Disney has kind of done in a couple of their movies more recently, where it's like they don't necessarily have villains, or like they don't have at least traditional villains. Like Ralph Breaks the Internet, I would say, like, Ralph is kind of his own antagonist towards the end.
In some ways, yes. Until that one king guy, you know.
Frozen 2, there's no villain. It's just like focused on like misunderstandings. Encanto is kind of the same way. It's like
Yeah,
the
Encanto
grandmother
doesn't really have a bad
sort
guy.
of
To
like
me, there's no
the
bad guy in Encanto.
antagonist,
There really isn't.
but she's not the villain.
No.
So it's I kind of appreciate that. And Moana is just, I don't know. It's a very special movie to me. I really, and I tear up every single freaking time there's that slow motion scene at the very end of the movie where the lava monster is coming towards her and everything, and she's just strutting down where the water's parted and everything. It's just so good to me. But that is my ranking of the Disney revival. Obviously, there's some other Disney movies along the way that I think are considered part of a different era of Disney. That era has not finished yet. I don't think so. So maybe
Are we gonna call it Dark Age 3? Because that's what it seems like.
Yeah, it's like is it the Disney Plus era? Is it the post revival era,
or is it the transitional phase 2?
Yeah, like I don't know. And where will it end? I'm not sure. Well, and also I think of this too, another way of like, because where COVID just really
it wrecked
screwed up things with how we watch movies, and because it's kind of like I feel like before COVID, like Raya and the Last Dragon and Encanto would be making 600 to $1 billion.
I think, I think so too. Maybe not Raya, but Encanto, yes.
Yeah,
but
like
Raya, a lot of people. I don't know why people shit on Raya and the Last Dragon. I'm going to say this right now. I don't fucking get the hate for that movie. I really do not. I think it's because of that prick Scrophilus. That prick. He started that shit. Sorry, I hate the animation community. I fucking can't stand it.
All right. Well, that is that list. I have another list, though. And I'm going to go through it quickly because it's long.
Oh, dear God. Look, people are going to be appreciative of your rankings compared to mine. And you did the fucking phase 4 ranking. It was an hour long. People were like, oh, that was better than the Kirsten bitch. And it was so long. It was just about as long as fucking that. It's like,
well, it's long because there's 26 of these. And it's a precursor to a video that will be coming out soon on my channel.
Oh boy.
So
yes, I'm aware that Roofman came out on VOD. I am going to watch it sometime this week.
So, I'm going to do this on my channel, but I'm also going to do it here.
Okay.
I have gone back and rewatched all 26 of Martin Scorsese's narrative feature films.
I thought he did more than 26.
He's done he's done 26, not counting his documentaries or anything.
Okay, so the Rolling Stones movie don't count.
I still have a few to go. I haven't seen
Yeah,
I haven't seen New York
Waltz.
Stories.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm
The George
doing,
Harrison one.
What is it?
The George Harrison documentary. Did he do that one? I think he did. The George Harrison one.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna have a look.
Maybe one of these days I'll watch his documentaries and do a separate ranking.
I'm gonna have a look. Yep, he did. He did.
So yeah, this is something I've been wanting to do a lot more recently on my channel. Is just kind of go through directors' filmographies and rank them, and then probably
at least you'll be doing it before Shea-Furless.
Yeah. And then I'll probably pick and choose like ones that like I actually want to talk about in a actual review. So yeah, there's 26 of these. And so I won't spend too much time on some of the I won't spend too much time on.
It's gonna be fucking Kundun at the bottom. Mark my words, it's gonna be fucking Kundun.
It's not.
It's not Kundun. I can't believe this. I thought for sure it would be Kundun.
It is near the bottom though. So yeah, first of all, because I have watched all of Scorsese's movies before. I was looking back at like the last time like I was like ranking his movies, and I think it was back in like 2020 where I watched all of his movies, or actually it might have been 2019. So some of them I hadn't seen since then. So, and my tastes have changed quite a bit. My feelings have changed on some of them as well. Some of them have stayed the same. So this will be an interesting ranking that may piss people off, but just realize.
Well, trust me. I mean, I don't really I haven't seen all Scorsese's movies, so I won't be offended because
I have my own tastes. So my own tastes are just going to, end up being what I like. But
hey, it sounded like what I started saying when I did my PTA ranking, and pretty much put most of the movies in the second half of his career at the bottom, except for The Master.
That's okay. So, all right. So at number 26, I'm putting New York, New York.
Oh, okay. It's not good, dude.
This is his big merger of like the big Hollywood musical of the 40s and 50s mixed with 70s sensibilities. And it's long and boring, and it doesn't work, and it's unlikable. Robert De Niro is extremely unlikable. Also, Scorsese was coked out a lot during this movie.
Well, it was the new Hollywood movie. Everybody was coked out except for Spielberg, maybe.
And they ad-libbed a lot of the movie, which was apparently really hard on Liza Minnelli because she was not accustomed to that kind of acting. Yeah, it's the only Scorsese movie that I would say that I don't care for, that I just don't like, really. Number 25, it's his first film, Who's That Knocking at My Door? It's kind of just really a test run of, door. It's just like a test run of like what he could do and stuff. It's kind of boring, but it shows promise. It is nice though that this movie gave us Harvey Keitel, so and I love Harvey.
Yeah.
Good one for Bad Lieutenant.
Yeah. Number 24 is Boxcar Bertha, which is his kind of sleazy exploitation movie. Barbara Hershey's really good in this. It's cool because you get David Carradine, and actually his dad, John Carradine, is also in the movie. So that's kind of interesting. It's just ultimately forgettable by the end and everything. And so, like, it's not, like, bad or anything, but it kind of, like, when you look at his entire filmography and stuff, it's going to go near the bottom just because. And then next we have Kundun. Boring.
Nor.
So boring, but beautiful looking because
A movie that even Disney is ashamed of.
Because the cinematography was done by what's his name? Roger Deakins.
Who? Oh, Roger Deakins.
Roger Deakins did the cinematography.
Fucking Roger Deakins. I thought it was like Michael Ballhaus or something like that.
Yeah,
but...
no. Deakins did the cinematography, and it is beautiful looking. But yeah, it's extremely dull, and the Dalai Lama is just he's perfect. He's perfect, and that's very uninteresting.
Disney, I don't know what the fuck were you thinking, and putting Jesus Christ, that's just a nightmare. Like I like talking about how Disney fumbled the ball and how their movies got banned in China as a result, because I'm just like, what happened? And I think when it came to like it didn't even get a fucking wide release. They sent it to die in the theater with like 2 or 3 theaters, and that's it. That's all you're getting.
So number 22, I originally like ranked this movie a lot higher, but on rewatch I just didn't vibe with it at all. It's After Hours. It's his like dark comedy.
I watched it recently and I wasn't too keen on it.
I think the first 30 minutes are incredibly dull. I think after that it does have some funny dark humor throughout, but like at that point I'm just like, I also don't really care about the main character. He's kind of unlikable, so it's like you're just watching an unlikable character get into some pretty ridiculous yet funny, clever situations. But it's just not my kind of thing. After this, though, I really enjoy a lot of these movies after this point and everything. So there's at least, that's just like what 5 films there. At number 21, I have The Color of Money.
I still need to see that and The Hustler.
I need to see The Hustler. I really want to see that. But this has Tom Cruise. It's got Paul Newman. Paul Newman being this kind of aging hustler, pool hustler, teaching Tom Cruise the ways of the game and stuff. It's a really good like showcase for Paul Newman. It's just stacked up against a lot of Scorsese's other movies and everything. It's kind of more his just like contractual obligation kind of film and everything.
I feel like anybody could have made that movie.
Yes.
Anybody could have.
It like it's stylish, but it's like anybody could have made this movie. Which people are gonna hate me for saying this, because the next movie, number 20, I feel like anybody could have made this movie, but Scorsese did make this movie really good and has really good performances. I'm sorry I'm putting The Departed this long.
Oh, no,
I'm really sorry I'm putting The Departed.
No, fuck you. No. That's bullshit. That's at least top 5, maybe even top 3. Top 2. What the fuck is this shit?
This in their top
What is this
5.
shit?
They're just gonna have a chance to show the real title.
Fuck off. I see you still. I see it. I'm right here.
I performances across the board are fantastic.
Real, took that shit back.
Leo DiCaprio especially, just like what that character has to go through the entire movie is just so incredibly stressful. It's just not one I really vibe with when it comes to like his gangster movies.
I think that is my favorite Scorsese movie, believe it or not. I think it is my favorite.
My number 2.
Oh my god, it's so great.
I completely get it. I can't. And I still really enjoy it too. It's just I like certain ones.
I
Like,
love like the entire cast
slightly
of that movie.
more.
Fucking Marky Mark in that movie is phenomenal. Other than Boogie Nights, that probably is his best performance.
It's really funny because where Morgan and I are watching movies on the list and everything, but I was doing a lot of Scorsese movies, and I knew she would probably be burnt out just watching a ton of these movies because most of his filmography is on the 1001 movies list. I just decided, I'm like, hey, well, I'll watch Departed on my own, and then she looked up and like saw the very final shot of the movie.
Oh dear God, no! That's the worst part of the movie. It doesn't make any sense. Well, then again, I don't think the rat was supposed to be there for saying Mark Wahlberg's rat. It's not there just say to suggest Mark Wahlberg was a rat. It's not. He just put it in there just for fuck's sake. That's what Scorsese said, so I'm gonna believe it. He just put it in there for fuck's sake. I don't understand why he put it there, but hey, he did. But other than that, it's a phenomenal movie.
So number 19, this is I've got Shutter Island. This is a really good mystery film and everything. I like a good mystery set on, this island. Leo DiCaprio and Mark Wahlberg are phenomenal.
Mark Ruffalo. It's not Mark Wahlberg. It's Mark Ruffalo, isn't it?
Did I say Mark?
You just said Mark
Ruffalo.
You just said Mark Wahlberg.
Oh my God.
It's
Mark Ruffalo.
The Hulk with Marky Mark.
But I really enjoy Shutter Island. I think it runs too long.
That's a problem with Scorsese, though. That's a big problem.
It runs too long, and because I love the first hour of this movie, or at least the first half. But after a while, I'm I really start to feel the movie's pacing a little bit. And then also the twist, without giving anything with the twist away, it's just kind of one of those, I've seen this before. I think it's just a sign of a very prestigious director doing something, doing a horror movie, doing a different kind of genre and not being able to really do anything new with it. But still a really good movie nonetheless and everything. It's very, very beautiful looking. Next I have at number 18 is Bringing Out the Dead.
I never saw it, but I do want to see it.
This is I hate using the word slow burn.
Oh God.
But it's a movie that takes place over 3 nights, and Nick Cage is great in this. And basically, Nick Cage, due to everything going on in his life and his career and everything, he can't rest. He's restless. He can't sleep. He's kind of got insomnia and everything. And I feel like when you're watching this movie, you feel that tiredness. You feel man, I need sleep, but I can't. But you're staying up.
Great, it's a great simulation.
It is, and it's got I think one of the most hopeful endings to a Scorsese movie. Number 17. More people are going to be mad at me.
Oh God.
Number 17, I can't get into Raging Bull.
Well, to be fair, I haven't seen that movie either, so you're safe at least for me. You're safe at least for me.
I really enjoyed this movie in its I really enjoy this movie. I think De Niro's performance is fantastic. The boxing scenes are great. Just the filmmaking on display. It feels like a old 40s movie. 40s, 50s movie. I just don't really connect with it. And especially in the second half, which in some ways is the more interesting part of the movie. I just find the first half, I just enjoy the first half more. Number 16, I'm putting Hugo.
No, I've
Hugo?
only seen this movie once, and it's been God knows how long since I've seen it.
Hugo is a great children's movie for adults, but for
It's not a
children,
kids movie.
I
It's
feel
not a
like
kids movie at all. It really
would be
isn't.
the
It should
most
have not been
boring
advertised to kids.
children's movie ever, unless that child somehow has a like background in film studies.
Oh my god.
It's the movie I think that is very close to Scorsese's heart and everything, and I think that the really great stuff in it is when it's tying itself in with early cinema and stuff.
Apparently, this movie was very good in 3D, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
I would love to see it in 3D. It would never be re-released or anything, but you know.
Well, considering
Also-
this movie bombed at the box office, probably
Yeah,
not in a long time.
Also, one of the most bizarre fucking trailers of all time because of the song choice. They use fucking 30 Seconds to Mars in that trailer.
I need to see that trailer.
Kings and Queens. Remember the Legend of the Guardians? The Owls of Ga'Hoole trailer is that same fucking song.
I'm
So yeah, Jared
surprised.
Leto cursed this movie again.
I'm surprised I ranked this movie this low, but like at the same time, it's just at this point there's just a lot of really good Scorsese movies that I do love, and I'm putting Gangs of New York here.
I
That
love
said,
Gangs
this
of New
movie's
York.
awesome.
I think
Bill the
it's
Butcher
great.
is
Oh, he's amazing.
freaking amazing. Cameron Diaz is perfectly fine and everything.
She's
I
good.
don't think
She's
she's distracting or anything.
It's not like Sydney Sweetie. At least Cameron Diaz can fucking act. I'm sorry, I know I'm keep punching on her, but you know, Cameron Diaz is actually a good actress.
We already talked a little bit about it and everything when you reviewed it and stuff. I like the music and that
the
U2
song at the end. Jesus Christ, with that final shot of the movie, with the U2 song comes in. One of the greatest ways to end a fucking movie ever. And it's scary because of that last part of the final shot in 9/11. And it's amazing.
It is. Number 14, I have The King of Comedy, which is one of the most stressful movies I've ever watched. Because Robert De Niro plays just one of the most unhinged characters he's ever played. Rupert Pupkin is just it's almost embarrassing watching him interact with people because he's so like narcissistic and awkward, and it's a hard movie to watch because it's you're just like cringing the whole time. Jerry Lewis is great in this and everything. It's a great movie, but not one that I could just put on and watch all the time and everything because it just stresses me out.
Would you ever take that movie over another movie that was inspired by it? I'm just gonna let the fucking clip explain for itself.
Get what you fucking deserve!
Would you ever watch that?
It doesn't stress me out as much as this movie, but I think I like the King of Comedy more.
Is that Joker going against Robert De Niro for being enduring grandpa?
I don't know.
Number 13, this movie, I'm surprised. This one really climbed up my list. And I almost bought this movie on Criterion, but I knew I needed to rewatch it before I got that 4K, and it's Mean Streets. This is early Scorsese. It's more autobiographical in a lot of ways, and it feels more like kind of stuff that he was toying around with in Who's That Knocking at My Door? Just done with a little bit of a bigger budget and really good style overall. And we get Robert De Niro, we get what can't I think of his name Harvey Keitel. It's just it's a fun movie that I was really surprised ended up as high as it did. I really enjoyed this. Another movie I really enjoyed, and I wrote this movie. I liked this movie before, but I wrote this movie off as just lesser Goodfellas or Goodfellas 2.0, and that's Casino. Casino.
It's funny because some people prefer Casino over Goodfellas. This is a fucking debate.
I think Casino still is kind of Goodfellas 2.0, but it is able to stand on its own. It's really good. The 3 hours flies by.
I've never seen it, but I've seen some clips of the fucking edited for television version of Casino.
Oh my gosh.
Freak you, Sam Rothstein. Freak you.
Shit.
The guy ain't Mr. Falcon.
Everybody's good in this, but Joe Pesci obviously steals the show, and honestly, I think Sharon Stone does too. Like, Sharon Stone is really freaking good in this. I think my biggest problem with it is so much narration. The first 30 minutes.
Oh, so it's like the New World.
Legitimate scene that happens where two people are talking to each other in a room.
It's like the New World, like I told you. It's fucking.
Number 11 is Cape Fear. I need to rewatch the remake, but this movie is awesome.
You mean the original? Because this is the remake.
Horrifying. This is the remake, Jared. The original, you bet. This is the remake.
Oh, I need to rewatch the original.
Yeah, but you said you want to rewatch the remake.
Oh.
This is the remake.
Whoops. Sorry, I'm tired. Anyway, yeah, Cape Fear is awesome. De Niro's performance is horrifying. And also it feels like it's Scorsese doing Alfred Hitchcock. Like, there's a lot of shots that feel like Vertigo and Rear Window and that kind of thing. And it's just a really good thriller.
Also, I think that is Scorsese's most... I mean, he's done a lot of commercial movies, but this is most commercial. You want to know why? Fucking Amblin produced it.
Yeah. And
Steven Spielberg, his buddy, helped him.
It's nice to see Nick Nolte in a film where he does not look like a homeless man that probably smells like molded milk.
You should watch Down on Beverly Hills because that's exactly his character in that.
Number 10, this was a film that when it released got amazing reviews, but like some people have kind of been like with it, but you know, others, it's The Irishman.
Oh, this movie's fucking boring. Oh my god.
I
fucking
love
sure
this
to sit
movie.
through.
I think I love it more than when I originally watched it.
Good lord. Oh my god.
It's definitely a very reflective movie with Scorsese's, obviously with Scorsese's age and everything. Just a very somber epic. But I really enjoy this and stuff. But like, I don't connect to it like I do
I don't connect to it at all. And this is when Martin Scorsese was... Remember, this is around the time he was shitting on Marvel, and an Endgame was 3 hours, and yet the 3 hours for Endgame justified the length. Every single scene was important. With The Irishman, I could cut 2/3 of that fucking movie, and it would probably be a better movie.
Let's see. Number 9, I'm telling everybody here, when it comes to Scorsese's movies, please, please, please do not sleep on Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
I know there was a TV show based on it, and it was very successful, but...
Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore is early Scorsese before Taxi Driver. This is a phenomenal film. It's short, simple, and Ellen Burstyn gives like one of her finest performances, if not her finest performance.
The Exorcist.
And it's a it's also a really good feminist picture, I think. Just this mother down on her luck, trying to make her way in the world and like be in a position of power that she never was in before.
That sounds like a good kind of feminist picture. Not Charlie's Angels 2019. That's a feminist picture. This is a feminist picture compared to that
Black
piece
Christmas
of shit.
2019.
Oh God, don't get me started.
Like, this will just tell you how much I loved this movie. So I watched this one night after the podcast, and you know, our podcasts, you know, end about 11 o'clock and everything. Usually around 11 o'clock, I'm ready for bed and stuff. I watched this movie until I finished it at like 1:30 in the morning and everything. And like, I kept being like, I'll watch half of it. And then I'd be like, nah, I'll keep going. I got 30 minutes left. I'll watch the next 30 minutes in the morning. I finished the whole thing. I just love this. Now, the next ones here, I think, are some of the greatest films ever made and my personal favorites. Number 8, we have Taxi Driver.
Great movie, but I haven't seen it in like what, over a decade.
This is a great dark movie. That's also weirdly funny at times.
Yeah, when he takes Sybil Shepherd to the porno theater.
great moments throughout and everything, and also a horrifying cameo appearance from Martin Scorsese as one of the most despicable characters.
Oh, jeez.
I love this movie. Every time I watch it, I fall in love with it.
You know, Jodie Foster used to do Disney pictures from the 70s, and then she did that movie. You know, and this is when Disney was making the same fucking live-action movie over and over and over again because they didn't know what the fuck to do because what was dead, and they had to do what would have done, you know, that kind of thing. And, you know, and then she did that, and then bam. Even though it took her a while to kind of, you know, make more movies when she got older, but, you know, it kind of set the standard for her.
Number
adult years, I think.
Yeah, number 7. Nobody will put this high and everything, but I just love my costume dramas. I love The Age of Innocence. I love this boring movie.
I wouldn't put it that high.
I dig this kind of movie. It's one of those movies that's just my kind of thing. It's hard to pinpoint why I love this kind of thing, but I love the attention to detail, the performances. It's a very heartbreaking film, and a good use of a Enya song.
Enya in a movie, in a period piece movie?
Yep.
You gotta be kidding.
Then
again, they put in the fucking Naked Gun, and it makes fucking sense in that movie.
It does. Number 6, I think number 6 is one of the most important films ever made at this point. And it's the last movie that he's made, Killers of the Flower Moon.
It is a great movie, but I will tell you this, I cut about a half an hour out of it.
I don't think I could. I don't know exactly.
I think it's an incredible movie, don't get me wrong, but again, the same thing. He needs a fucking editor to say no to certain scenes.
But I think it was just a brilliant idea to completely go back to the drawing board and rewrite this movie from the perspective of Molly.
Listen, Lily Gladstone, this is the first movie I ever saw her in, I think. No, that's not true. She was in was she in Hell or High Water? I think she was. I'm gonna have to think. I'll go look back on it, but I think this is one of the first. At least one of the first I ever seen her. Listen, I think she should have won for was it Best Actress she was nominated for?
Best Actress.
She should have won.
Yep.
Yeah, she should have won. Especially considering Emma Stone already won.
I mean, yeah, I get why Emma Stone won. I get it. but it also puts the Oscars in a very questionable light because, now you got to take your top off to win Oscars now, and it did it twice in 2 fucking years.
Mhm.
That's scary.
So number 5.
But she's phenomenal. She's the best thing about it, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes. Number 5,
I think the ending's a little pretentious. Scorsese having the last line. No, that's
I
self-indulgent. That's
really-
self-indulgent.
I really like that.
That's
ending.
self-indulgent.
Number 5, I have The Wolf of Wall Street.
Which, believe it or not, I've never seen still.
I love this movie. This was one of the first Scorsese movies that I actually remember watching. And I just have always had a really good time with this. It is just a fun movie of bad people doing
Bad
insane things. Yeah, insanely bad things.
And yet,
I
people
feel
think this
like-
movie's so trying to celebrate this lifestyle. Like, you bitch, you never seen Goodfellas. That does not glam. I don't get it.
I think despite me loving this movie and thinking it's perfect, it has fallen slightly down the list from where I originally put it before. And I think it's mostly because I think people that have like celebrated this film in the wrong way. I think there's people that idolize this lifestyle and have taken the wrong lessons from this movie and stuff, and that just kind of bothers me a little bit. So it makes me slightly enjoy it less than I normally would, despite me loving it and thinking it's perfect and everything. But number 4, this movie climbed up my list like holy crap. This was not even in like this was like in the middle of my list before. But this rewatch, The Aviator.
That is a phenomenal movie too. That is a great movie.
This movie felt like it was made for me. It's just one of those big, prestigious, epic biopics that, in a way, kind of crosses that line of almost being a Wikipedia entry biopic,
Almost.
but with style, real attention to detail. Makes a fascinating character study about, a man just on top of the world that eventually just falls apart. The OCD scenes are horrific.
Mhm.
Horrific. That scene where he's in the restroom and he's cleaning his hands and stuff, and then he can't open the door to leave. He has to wait for somebody to come in to leave. It's so good. I love the filmmaking too. The different like colors and stuff that's in the earlier part. This is one of
Also,
the...
I think it has a lot of spectacle. Remember that scene with the fucking airplane?
Oh my god, yes. Also, I have never really seen somebody embody a real life person quite like how Cate Blanchett plays Katharine Hepburn.
Oh, she's phenomenal. Other than DiCaprio, she's the best thing about it.
That is an uncanny performance because I recently watched a Katharine Hepburn movie a few months ago, and it was just insane that I'm like, oh my god, like it's...
Did she win Best Supporting Actress? Or I know she was nominated, but did she win or not?
I hope she did.
I think she did, but I could care less about the Oscars, guys. This is why I'm not... I think she won, though. At least I hope she did. I mean, and the other parts of the movie, like, they were really great. I don't know. The only performance that I feel is a little questionable, I hate to drag Kate Beckinsale, but I don't know if I believe that or not. I know. Kate Beckinsale is kind of one of these actresses where it kind of almost plays the same character in almost everything. And I think she's great in certain things, but I don't know. I mean, it's one of her better performances, that's for sure. But, like, I'd take this over any fucking Underworld movie. But again, I've only seen the first Underworld, so.
So number three, I think. Well, I'll say this, even though it is number three, it is Martin Scorsese's best film. But bar none, I think Goodfellas is Martin Scorsese's best film.
It's one of his greatest, but again, I prefer The Departed.
It is.
It is a phenomenal movie. Do not get me wrong. If it's been a couple of years, it should probably due for a rewatch.
It is the high point of his career, for sure, I think.
This was the movie that Siskel and Ebert fucking blew the balls of. I mean, my God, once they reviewed it, was like, oh my God, they compared every other gangster movie after that point to Goodfellas. They just couldn't help themselves. It's
iconic. The needle drops in this movie are just phenomenal. Just really great, likable characters that are despicable people.
Mm-hmm. And I think this movie does a good job pretty much slamming down this lifestyle. You see the glamour of it, but you know it's just stabbing it. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but it's like it's stabbing this lifestyle. Yes. Literally like fucking Jason Voorhees, like a fucking machete. It shows you the dark side of that kind of stuff.
Ray Liotta is great. Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, just all across the board and everything. This movie's just perfect. It's just
the dark horse of that movie is Lorraine Bracco. I think she's one of the best things about it.
Phenomenal.
I know everybody considers, it's Dr. Melfi from The Sopranos, but trust me, she is that good in Goodfellas.
So yeah. Now my last two films and everything are very similar films that.
Oh God, you put Silence in the top two. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Listen, it has to do with the movies that I connect to the most. And I have found that aside for Kundun, I connect a lot to Scorsese when he makes a religious picture. Maybe that has to do with my past in the church. I'm no longer a part of the church, but I have a lot of admiration and nostalgia and interest in religion itself as like a concept and like how it has been throughout all history and stuff and how it influenced history. And so that's why these movies really connect to me. So my number two is Silence. It is a difficult film to watch in more ways than one because, yes, this could be seen as very, very boring. It's one of those movies.
Listen, when this movie came out, my folks were watching it. They could not make it through. I don't think a half an hour of that movie.
It is a movie that demands every second of your attention, or you will be lost in the movie. The things that it does thematically, though, are phenomenal. The questions that it raises, and I think Andrew Garfield and the guy, I don't know his name because it's hard to pronounce his name because he's Japanese. But
I don't know. Is Ken Watanabe in that movie? That's like
no. His name is Yosuke Kobuzuka. He plays Kichijiro in the movie. He's kind of like a Judas type character, like in the story of Jesus and stuff. Betrays them a lot. It's a film that questions faith and, if like what you're doing is the right thing for the right people at the right time. It's a dark movie that I really, really love. And my number one favorite film of Scorsese's
is the one that the Catholic Church hates more than anything.
Yeah, it's The Last Temptation of Christ.
Harvey Keitel, being a Brooklyn guy and biblical BC.
Yep, I freaking love this. I love this movie. I think it is one of the most misunderstood movies ever made by it, for its critics and stuff. The thing again, the stuff that it raises about religion is just right up my alley. I will talk more about this when I do
The movie
a
itself,
full-on review.
that's supposed to be like a word-for-word adaptation of the Gospels.
Yes. Literally, the beginning of this movie says that it is not a retelling of the Gospels, but specifically about exploring the spiritual conflict of Jesus. And so it's
they probably put that in because legal told them to.
It does. It is. But right off the bat and everything, it's like you should know what you're getting into. And even when you watch the movie, I'm just gonna say it, guys, Jesus doesn't actually do any of the things that you think he does in the movie, because it's called The Last Temptation. And you know what?
It's all a vision.
He passes his last temptation. He gets tempted, but he doesn't fulfill it.
Yay!
But yeah, also Peter Gabriel's score is freaking awesome. Just giving some Genesis love, because we will be talking about Phil Collins.
Yes, because Phil Collins, Genesis, yeah.
All right, I've been rambling on for too long. Go on, Victor.
When Phil Collins came into Genesis, was this after Peter Gabriel left? I don't know anything about fucking Genesis, so.
Yeah, I don't know much about Genesis. I like
because I really know only Peter Gabriel solo material, and that's because of Say Anything. So I love Say Anything so much. But yeah, that's that. I might give that movie a shot one day, but at least with that movie, it has a point to it, and it's controversial, but I think The Passion of Christ is even more controversial now. I think it's less controversial now because of Passion of the Christ. Because that movie may or may not be anti-Semitic. At least we know for Passion of Christ, it's not anti-Semitic. He's not trying to be anti-Semitic.
No.
So, make of that what you will. I guess it is my turn. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say, so I'm just going to cut right to the chase. First thing I want to talk about, I hope Tanner is still in the chat. I hope he is, because guess what came out to pre-order today on 4K? Anybody guess?
Dogma.
Dogma.
Oh.
Finally, the pre-orders are set for the Lionsgate Limited 4K today. And
Suck
there's
it,
a standard
Weinstein.
issue. There's a standard edition, but
Suck
there's
it
a
long
Lionsgate.
and suck it hard.
There's a Lionsgate limited steelbook that you could buy off the Lionsgate Limited website. And guess what?
Sold out.
I bought it.
Yay!
Oh.
I pre-ordered it. Yes, it costed me that much, but you know what? I don't care.
It should be worth it, hopefully.
Listen, Dogma is one of my all-time favorite movies. It has been out of print for God knows how long. Of course, I'm going to take advantage of this because I don't know if it's going to fucking sell out. Knowing this movie and its infamous history behind physical media, it could very well be sold out, and that's why I got it. To make sure I secure that for my collection. And that means the DVD, I am not going to sell my DVD. I'm not. I'm going to just keep it in a storage bin. but I'm going to be watching that movie on the 4K once it comes in. I think it comes out on December 9th.
December 9th.
And since I pre-ordered it, maybe it will come earlier. Maybe. We'll see. But I will be watching this, and I will love it, and it will be great. And yes, because even though we're not talking about Dogma today, it is one of the best films of 1999. Just like the movie we're going to review tonight. But that's besides the point. There's other things I do want to get to as well. Before I get to my reviews I want to talk about, I want to do the wheel thing that I promised you all. For those who didn't watch, we're taking a week off next week, but when we come back in about 2 weeks, it'll be our Thanksgiving show. And obviously I had the idea to have a separate wheel. So each of us get a turn spinning the wheel, and whoever it lands on, we have to select that person. Whoever selected, we choose a movie for them. Now, Jared has already prepared his movies, but I haven't. I'm going off the cuff in terms of my pick.
I have my movies on 2 people.
So, yeah, it just depends on things. And obviously, I'm going to be if I have to message Shane in terms of who they got and who they chose. But again, it depends on who lands on the wheel. So I'm gonna go first since my name is not on the current wheel at the moment because I'm planning on going first. I'm gonna type it in once I'm done here. I'm just a basic bitch wheel that I'm not gonna save. I'm just gonna just go ahead and just spin the wheel and see who I get. Hopefully I don't get. Hopefully I know what I'm doing. But anyway, who do I get? Oh God. Just let it be Soren. I don't want it to be Shane, or else I would be fucking torturing that poor soul.
All right, what am I watching? Don't say Lost. That's cheating.
Like I told you, I don't know yet.
Oh no!
I have to decide, but you know what? I'm gonna let you two go first. So for you two go, so I could what you call it, so I can think about what I'm going to pick. Okay. So Jared, I'm going to assign you next. So I'm going to take your name off just in case. Just in case it doesn't, it shows up and you have to pick for yourself. We don't want that happening. So 3, 2, 1, let's see who you are going to be getting. Okay, let's have a look-see. Oh, God, it's me. Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's funny. I was debating between 2 different movies for you.
Let's hope I haven't seen it. Let me take this out for a minute.
This is gonna be difficult. Because one of them would be, both of them would be very interesting for you to watch. But
okay,
I am going to have you watch a comedy.
Okay.
You are going to watch Happy Texas.
I've actually was interested in seeing that movie for a number of years because here's the story. I first heard about this movie when I watched the Wes Craven movie Music of the Heart because I own it on VHS. One of the previews on that tape was for Happy Texas. That was the first time I ever heard of it. It has Steve Zahn, right?
Yes.
Just so we're clear. And I was interested in seeing it. I forgot what's about. I think it's like them like running like these are like con artists and they're running like some things with children, like some forget what it is.
Steve Zahn is pretending to be has to pretend to be a gay man.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I'll do that. For the record, what was the other movie you were deciding until you picked Happy Texas?
It was going to be Far and Away.
Oh no! Thank God you made me Happy Texas. I don't know if I can suffer through Tom Cruise doing a fucking Irish accent.
That's why I was considering.
And I love Tom Cruise, but damn it!
No.
You made the right call.
Also, it's a lot. Also, Happy Texas is a lot shorter.
Yeah, the tour weighs like what? 2 hours, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I have to choose Soren's thing in a
Alright, my
minute,
turn.
but first it will be your turn. Let me just take your name out and put Jared's back in before I put back on the wheel. Okay, here we go. Put the thing on. But at least
Are you
Happy
gonna put the
Texas
screen
actually
up?
sounds interesting, and I was actually
we go.
interested in watching it beforehand, so it worked out well. But for Soren,
Nice.
let's see who you get. You get Jaden.
And I got Jaden. The one person I don't have a movie up.
This is gonna be great.
I'm.
You're so fucked, man.
After we do this, I'll inform you guys what I was gonna give Chayton and Soren.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Actually, I just thought about it. Since this movie, since we're not doing the episode for 2 weeks, this movie is perfect. Chayton is watching Wicked for Good.
Meaning he has to go to an actual theater and sit down and watch. He has to give money. That is so cruel.
Oh God. I'm almost choking on myself. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. I got it. Oh my God, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me, man.
Oh, that was.
Yes, before either of us. Oh God.
Mm.
And he always goes out to the theater, so it's fucking perfect. It's fucking perfect, dude. Oh my God. I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh my God, I'm dying. Okay, Shane. Let's see what Shane's gonna go. Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking lose it, man. Shane got Jared. Oh Jesus Christ. Now I gotta fucking tell him. Oh my God. Oh no.
I will be interested.
This is what he gets for being knocked up a 0.
Just don't say Pink Flamingos.
So the movies I had picked out for Chayton and Soren.
Oh God.
I was just kind of maybe going through a theme of like movies that I'm like, I feel like people don't talk about, or I'm like, I kind of sort of like these not super great movies. Although I think Happy Texas is a good movie. I think originally Far and Away was kind of that, but I was going to give Chayton the Mothman Prophecies.
I don't know. He probably seen it, knowing that he's a fucking horror fan.
And then I didn't know if Soren had seen this, but it wasn't on his Letterboxd. I was gonna give him superhero movie.
Oh, for
I was actually interested in watching that movie one of these days.
Oh,
I heard it's
good
like
Lord.
one of the better parody movies, but still not good.
Who the fuck do I got again? I gotta get Soren. That's right. I gotta get fucking Soren.
Hey, you can make a superhero movie. You're a pick for me, Vic.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I am not gonna. You're too good for that. I'm not gonna give you Craig Mason when he was bad. Okay. Now he's good, but before he was very bad, very, very, very bad. But I'm gonna think about it as I do these reviews. I'm gonna think about mine. I'm just going to do my reviews very fast. I'm going to go in a somewhat loose order because I want to save the best for last. So I'm going to start off with the Black Phone 2. Excuse me, Black Phone 2. There is no "the" in the title. It's just Black Phone 2, which is the sequel to the Scott Derrickson movie that came out technically in 2022. to recap, I thought the first one was okay. It was overhyped, and I felt okay. There's a lot of parts about it. I was like, whatever. I liked the sister. I thought Finney was a fucking wimp. I remember saying that in my review that he was a fucking wimp. But I don't know. I just didn't really care for it too much. And believe it or not, I didn't want to see this movie at all. Really, I had no interest. But my mom kind of forced me to watch The Black Phone 2 on Thursday night, last Thursday, before I watched Welcome to Derry. So I sat down and watched it. And you know what? I think it's better than the original. I know that's a very unpopular opinion, but I feel like a lot of people who didn't care for the first Black Phone are saying the second one is better, and I have to tend to agree. It's now about its issues, but I think it is a much improved movie compared to the first one. I think it is a much improved movie. I do think they made the right call making the sister the main character of the movie, because Finney's not the main character. He isn't. Gwen is. And I think they made the right call because she was a more interesting character than Finney was, at least in my personal opinion. And of course, they do a lot with her character that's pretty interesting. Finney's still there, but he's definitely more of a supporting role this go around. Of course, this movie deals with the grabber pretty much becoming Freddy Krueger. He's, undead, and he's going to fucking have his revenge against Finney and Gwen, kill them and things. And they have to go to this shitty Christian summer camp, I suppose. And they, to investigate these series of murders within the dreams that Gwen has had, where these kids die in very brutal and grotesque ways. It's kind of predictable where the story goes. I'm going to be fairly honest with you. I kind of predicted what it was about pretty quick, and all the clues and stuff. I'm just like, okay, you don't need to remind me. It was pretty fascinating, though. I think the movie does a good job in terms of the atmosphere, because whenever it gets to Gwen's dreams, I think they did this in the first movie too. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they go into this Super 8 resolution type of thing. I think they did in the first movie too. But I think with that, if they did do in the first one, it was like a fucking filter that they put over it. This one, I think they might have shot it on those scenes on Super 8, or it could just be another fucking filter. I don't know. But they made it seem like, it's Scott Derrickson essentially doing Sinister again, but not Sinister 2, because he didn't do Sinister 2, and apparently it was garbage as a result. And it has that creepy, almost uncomfortable atmosphere. The movie's not scary, but I think it has a very unnerving atmosphere to it. I think the performances are pretty good. Ethan Hawke, of course, he's good again as the grabber. Mason Thames is good. Madeline McGraw is very good as Gwen. The best new character in the movie is probably Damien Brashear. Is that his name? Is that what his name is? Is it Damien Brashear? Yeah. He plays the head of this, Jesus camp, as they call it. And when they said Jesus camp, I can only think about the fucking documentary, Jesus camp.
Yeah,
sorry. But he's really good in this. I think he is my favorite of the new characters in this movie. He's my favorite. Of course, Jeremy Davies comes back from the first one as the abusive dad, who's not really abusive anymore. He actually plays more of a part in this movie. He actually kind of helps out at the end and things like that. But it's just good to see Daniel Faraday from Lost in a major motion picture. So, I know it's self-indulgent, but, I don't care. Daniel Faraday is the man. And the rest of the cast is pretty good. I didn't know until about 3 days after I saw it, because some of the visions involve Finney and Gwen's mother, and apparently their mother is played by one of the characters from Final Destination Bloodlines, the one who gets crushed by the garbage truck.
Oh.
I didn't know that until 3 days after I saw it. I'm like, oh, okay. And then there's also, a couple other people. There's these this couple that run it, and they're pretty much, I like to think of them as religious extremists, because all they do is pretty much, whenever Gwen does her many times of just cussing up a storm, they're like, oh, watch your mouth, Jesus don't say that, like things like that. It's like one of them, like, because you know me, I'm not a particularly religious person. I think people use religion in very bad ways. And those kinds of people kind of irritate the shit out of me. And obviously those characters kind of, I mean, they don't die, so they don't get what they deserve, but at least they kind of change by the end, I guess. The thing about it is, though, is that even though the movie is very good at atmosphere and it's very intense in certain scenes, again, it's very predictable. And the third act is completely, just the climax is so underwhelming. It's like, that's it? That's the best you got? I thought there was going to be more. I'm like, that's it? That's how you resolve things? That's it? I was thinking that the entire time. Like, I thought there was going to be like some cop-out in the middle of there to do something even more bigger. But then I'm like, that's it? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I was like, okay. But yeah, I still think the movie is good. It's not about its issues. There's probably plot holes somewhere, I guess. And of course, the logic about the grabber coming back from the undead, you gotta have to take it with you have to kind of take it in a certain way, or else you're just not really gonna enjoy it, because he pretty much is Freddy Krueger at this point. But I enjoyed myself watching this compared to the first one. I enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's not the best thing ever, but it could have been far worse. I think they actually improved something. However, I don't want them doing a third movie. Just leave it. I don't. There really is no room for a third movie. How they conclude things, there really is no room. And they already tried to barely come up with a way to make this movie kind of exist.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Chayton, you know what Soren just got you for the Soren got you as your pick for the wheel towards the next episode. Tell him what you want him to see. Tell him right now. Tell him. We're all dying.
Wicked for good.
And then for your turn, Shane, you got Jared. So you got to think of something for Jared. You got Jared. But then Soren got you, and he wants you to see Wicked for Good in the freaking theater. Trust me, we were dying. Dude, you should have seen, I was cracking up for like a 2.5 minutes straight. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a while. That's not all. Call in the next 20 minutes. You receive this special coloring book and another Wicked ticket for free. Yes, free. I can't believe this. I can't believe that. Hopefully he responds to that shit. I guess you have to think about what.
Hey, Jan, here's what you get.
By the way, Shane, how does it fucking feel that Christy bombed? How does it fucking feel? How does it fucking feel that Sydney Sweeney is not a fucking draw anymore? Okay. Now I got that out of my system. Let's talk about Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, which I think both of you have seen. So I guess it could be a joint discussion. I loved it. I loved it
too.
Yeah. I will admit it is a little too long. I think it's far too long. But what I liked about it is the emotional centerpiece of everything going on, particularly with the creature. And I felt like he was a very sympathetic, you feel very fucking sorry for him. Like he did fucking nothing. And this is like, you thought Victor Frankenstein as a character was just an asshole already in like other depictions in media. Oscar Isaac as this character, he is just one big little bitch. He is just a real ass to this creature. Like, good Lord. He just abuses that poor guy, and
it starts out like where like, oh yeah, he's guiding him and telling him things, and then it's like, what does he do? Oh, he's shackling him. Oh, okay, never mind. He's not good.
yeah, he's not good. Like, oh, you think, oh, he's gonna be like a good dad, but no, he just locks him in fucking chains and almost burns him alive. He almost burns him fucking alive. So it's just, I think it's a very, I like the monster portion of that because I think it's divided into pretty much, I'd say three acts, kind of. Really only two, but it's like the novel, apparently, in terms of the separation of the story. But what I also really like about it, well, Guillermo del Toro is a very visual director, and this is no slouch. Like, this movie is just, it's probably the most beautiful looking movie this year in terms of just on the pure cinematography level. It's just beautiful. On a 4K TV, the visuals are just outstanding. Like, literally, like, it looks so great. It's one of the most beautiful looking movies I've ever seen. In terms of the fucking shut up, Jesus Christ! You got K-pop Demons got great, yeah, for AI generated music.
Hey, Jay, here's a better one for you.
You're gonna suffer from fucking Wicked. This is your revenge, and it's not even me doing it. It's fucking Soren. So I'm gonna watch the movie anyway. But you gotta watch it. Yeah. I love this. I love Soren. How Soren did that. I love that shit. Also, what was anyway, I'm gonna stop fucking roasting for a second. I'm focus on here. I said my piece on Oscar Isaac. He's great in this movie. He's absolutely great. He's just this he just plays Frankenstein like just this pathetic loser. Like, he's such a fucking loser in this movie. And he's just so obsessed, and it's like a Scorsese character. Like, he is just that obsessed. And it bites him in the butt. The big surprise of the movie is Jacob Elordi as the creature. Why? Well, he did 3 Kissing Booth movies, and I fucking hated those. And of course, Euphoria, I don't even need to fucking get into the worst show on television. So this movie was proof that he is a good actor if he's given the right material. And this is perfect material for him. I think not only does he look built for the role, I don't know if they use some special effects, but I genuinely think he's that fucking tall.
He's like 6'4", I think.
So, and he just looks built for that role, but I think it's just, there's an underlying sadness to this performance, and I just think, you just feel so fucking bad. You just feel like, damn, this poor guy, this poor thing. I'm just like, oh, you poor thing. I'll take care of you. Mia Goth is pretty good for the limited amount of screen time she's in. I think she's pretty good. Christoph Waltz, great.
He is awesome.
He's great in this movie. So yeah, the performance all around is very, very good. Oh, and you also got Paige from Degrassi in this movie for like a second. And I referenced it in my review. Oh, my sister is a fan of Degrassi. That's how I know these things. Because we were shot in Canada. Whereas Degrassi filmed, oh, yeah. Might as well have it be a trifecta. Put Catherine Isabel in the fucking movie. I would have given it a 5 out of 5. I would have said, oh, it's too long, but hey, she's in it. But alas, she's not. But I genuinely do think, like, visually, it's just immaculate. And also, I love the music in this movie. The music. I forget who did the music, but
Alexander Desplat.
Oh, he did it? Oh, that makes sense, because he did Shape of Water. That makes sense. But it is beautiful. Gothic, almost. And it's just, I loved it. I feel like, for people who are going to go into this movie thinking that it's going to be a horror film, prepare to be fucking disappointed. This movie is a drama. It is not a horror film. This is a drama. And I knew that going in, thank God. But some people are going to think, oh, this is... And also, it will test the patience of some viewers because a lot of it is very slow burn. I know Jared hates that term, but it's very slow burn. And it's very, 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 very Very good.
I hate using the term slow burn because it does sound like negative, but it's not.
Like, I do want to rewatch the movie again, despite it being so, because you know why? Because it's not even the movie's fault, but I got through like the first 20 minutes just fine. And then around a 30-minute mark, I was kind of dozing off, not because of the movie being boring, but because I was genuinely getting fucking tired. And I watched around 5:30 in the afternoon. And even though I already had like a big sugar intake, I had coffee, I had Coca-Cola earlier in the day, I'm like, oh, I'm crashing now. I think it was a bad time. This movie demands your full attention. That's the short end of it. That it just demands your full attention. So watch it at your most awake, then you will appreciate this movie, just like a lot of Netflix movies. By the way, you're one to talk, Jay, because you're saying, oh, K-pop Demon Harvest is #1. Bitch, Frankenstein is #1 on Netflix right now. It really, I'm gonna check again, but it's #1 on Netflix right now, I think. I think it still is. Yep, it is. It is. That movie, though, is #2. And it is a #2, so I'm going to give Frankenstein a 4.5 out of 5. I don't think it's one of the absolute best films of the year, but it comes pretty damn close at certain points.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm sorry I got interrupted, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I love this movie. It's a great, great movie, but it's nothing compared to the last movie that I'm going to be talking about, which is my birthday movie for this year, Predator: Badlands. Listen, ever since Dan Trachtenberg came on to the Predator franchise with Prey 3 years ago, he has reinvented this series in every possible way. He has not made the same movie once. Even Badlands is completely different compared to Prey and Killer of Killers. He has made 3 distinct movies in this series, and they're all fucking great. And I feel like with Predator: Badlands, this is the movie that will introduce a new audience to the Predator. Yes, Prey was very successful, but it was a streaming movie. But in terms of just pure theatrical spectacle, Predator: Badlands is one of the absolute best films of the fucking year. It's one of the best action movies of the year. It's one of the best sci-fi films of the year. It is truly a work of pure art. Now, before I get even further with this, I'm going to address the big fat elephant in the room. The fact that it has a PG-13 rating. For those who have not seen Predator: Badlands,
this movie gets away with a lot.
This movie gets away with so fucking much. Don't worry about it, because this movie is just as violent. The violence is not toned down. It makes the MPAA look more like a fucking joke than they already are. Because if they allowed most of this shit to be getting away with in a PG-13, like, come on now. All because green blood. That's the reason why I got PG-13. It's green blood. And the fact that, the androids, most of the humanoid people are androids. So they can hand you, there's decapitations everywhere. Limbs getting cut off. Whole skin, people getting fucking exploded in this movie. So it's just like, what is my dog doing here? Actually, give me him for a second. Give me him for a second. Because the character reminds me of it. Hold on. Give me, thank you. Hold on, bub. Hold on. Here comes the dog. He's here to say hi. And there's a reason why I've got him. Hopefully he stays put. But there was a point in this movie. Whoa. Okay, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Be nice. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Do not be grumpy. Say hi to my friends. Say hi to my friends.
Hi, doggy.
But there is one concern I had halfway through the movie when this creature thing shows up alongside the main Predator and Elle Fanning's character. I thought, oh no, this is where is this going to be the Mandalorianification of the Predator or the Disneyfication? I'm going to address the quote-unquote Disneyification of this movie. It really isn't that bad. It's just that one character. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this creature named Bud, he reminds me of my dog, mainly in the eyes. I mean, I would show a picture of Bud right now, but hold on, let me see if I can fucking find a picture. I can download this shit so I can we can contrast the two. Oh, okay, perfect. Let me just download this. But he reminds me of my dog Rico, which you're seeing on the screen right now. Let me just put in the fucking inlay. Hold on, add the file. Come on, baby. Perfect. Okay, let that go. Okay, this is my dog. Okay, I'm gonna put it fucking full screen for you so you can see a little bit better. Okay, this is my dog. Wait. Get a good look at him. Let the audience get a good look. Hey, stop. You're being a bad dog. Bad boy. Come on, stop it.
He's so good.
Wait.
Though.
And then this is Bud. Puerto Rico, and this is Bud.
Oh.
You can't tell me that doesn't look like my dog. You can't tell me. Look. It's the fucking comparison is right there. Look. It's right there. Anyway, going back to the fucking thing now. But I was worried when they showed. But come on, off the screen now. I think my screen's lagging. Great, my screen is lagging. But yeah. As for the other characters in the movie, okay, this is the first movie in the series where the Predator is a good guy. Well, at least the first since Alien vs. Predator. And Alien vs. Predator is a piece of shit. But this is the first time where the Predator is really the good guy. And I think Deck, yeah, he's actually given a name. Deck is a great protagonist. I think his development, he goes through growth, he goes through so much of the character development. It's so great. Like, he is legit. I can't get into specifics now because it's too early. The film's been out only for 3 or 4 days, so I won't get into specifics. Elle Fanning in this movie, she is fan-fucking-tastic. On paper, this character could have been annoying as fuck, okay? On paper, it could have been annoying as fuck. But Elle Fanning plays this character with so much charisma and personality and, this warmth that even at the character's most annoying, quote-unquote, she's just so likable and so charming. I think it's her best performance since Super 8. I think it is. Legit. This is I've been waiting a long time to see Elle Fanning in this kind of role. And she's a fucking badass too. She's a great character. And technically speaking, it is a dual role, which I will not get into. Let's just put it to you this way. The plot description very early on, before we actually knew what the movie was about, the early plot description plays a factor into her role in this movie. It is just, and also this movie has balls to the wall action. The movie literally starts with action and never really ever lets up. There's really only 3 or 4 scenes that we're allowed to kind of breathe, and yet everything in this movie is just so great. The visual effects are amazing. They're genuinely fantastic. It's done by predominantly Weta and ILM did the work on this, and it's just so great. The cinematography is great. There are certain parts of this movie, especially the beginning, the opening scene.
I'll even say the effects are better here than in Prey, and don't get me wrong.
I agree. But I will say the opening of this movie reminded me of Dune, and that's predominantly because of the score, which is done by 2 composers that did the last 2 Predator movies, Sarah Schnackner, who did Prey, and Benjamin Wallfish, who did Killer of Killers. They worked on this thing together. And this score is fucking awesome. And that opening bit there, that reminded me of Dune right then and there. That reminded me of Dune. And even some of the shots reminded me of Dune. It's so good. It's so fucking good. And you would, since Elle Fanning's character, it's not a spoiler, it's in the fucking trailer, it's in the marketing. How does Weyland Yutani fit into this movie? Because a lot of people are curious about, since Weyland Yutani is from the Alien franchise, people are like, oh, is this movie just going to set up another Alien versus Predator movie? Thankfully, they did not do that. I thought for sure at the end of this movie, they're going to set up another AVP, but they held back. Weyland Yutani serves a specific purpose in this movie that makes sense. It's not just forced in there just so Fox can make another cash grab. Dan Trachtenberg clearly put it in there because he thought it would make sense. And it does. It does make sense. And where the movie is headed, and the movies are headed in the future, some people call this a mid-credit scene. I don't think so, because the movie ends and then the title card comes back on, and then then the title card, and then the movie comes back on before the rest of the credits, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, etc., etc. I just think this is the end of the movie. But where the ending is leading to for potentially a sequel or maybe another Predator movie down the road, Dan Trachtenberg is making so many risks with these Predator movies, and they always pay off. I trust his fucking vision, and I hope Disney and 20th Century Studios learn the right lessons from this movie. They need to let Dan Trachtenberg cook, for lack of a better term. Let him cook. And next time, be R-rated again. Yeah, I mean, PG-13, I get it, but for this movie. But go back to being R. If you're going to add humans, please go back to being R. Because I don't want it to be all kidified PG-13 all the time, you know? Rico, what are you doing? Why are you getting off of me? Why can't you be with my friends? Why can't you be with my friends? What's wrong with you? Why are you so antsy? No one's harming you. Why are you doing that? Huh? Jesus Christ. This is a 5 out of 5. This is a 5 out of 5 movie. It's currently my number 4 best film of 2025. Right behind, a Companion is above it, but it's right behind, I think, 28 Years Later. This is great. It's great. It's so great. It's just, it's a must-see movie. I'm so glad it's doing as well as it did. It's just, I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. It's great. And then again, and it's so funny because we had this conversation months ago about the trailer, and everybody was like, "Oh no, Disney's gonna ruin Predator. Why does he look like that? Blah blah blah, yada yada." And I told everybody, Dan Trachtenberg is gonna prove you all fucking wrong. And guess what? I was right. Damn it, I was right. Let him cook.
Oh, by the way, considering this and Alien are facing a bit of a renaissance. Not
really. Romulus was mediocre as fuck. Then again, I haven't seen Alien Earth, but Alien Romulus was fucking weak sauce.
Freddy Alvarez and Dan Trachtenberg. Give us AP. Give us AP. Give us a.
Give us
Alien vs. 3.
I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. And also, probably Ridley Scott will have to be involved. He'd be throwing around stupid shit, you know, just like. If you're going to do it, don't let Ridley Scott be involved, please. Just don't. Just let them cook. Let Dan should do it, not Fede. Dan should do it. I feel like if he's going to do it, he will have the right mindset for it. Rico, get on here. Stop trying to. Look at this. Look at this shit. Jesus
It's like
Christ.
my cat.
No, stop. Stay still. Oh, and everything I mentioned for the Black Phone 2, since, you know, it has kind of like this, I forgot to mention with the Black Phone 2, it has like these religious themes to it. So I decided for my review, when I did it on Letterboxd, I put in Universal Pictures and Blumhouse presents an Angel Studios production as a joke.
I saw that, and then I was like confused.
Because in some ways it's kind of quote unquote faith-based, quote unquote. Not like the way that Angel Studios does it, but you know what I mean. I gotta think of fucking Soren's movie that because the thing is that he's seen so many movies, maybe even more than I have, and I've seen a lot of movies.
Thousands of movies.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I wish I could actually have like a compare and contrast, like kind of, oh wait, actually, you know what? Letterboxd, friend who hasn't seen your movie site, because I think there's like websites like that. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on. Come on, baby. Oops. Jesus Christ. How could I compare? Hold on. Because I swear to God, I think there was a fucking website for this. Okay, here we go. There is a Letterboxd compare. Okay, I'm just going to use this website probably so we can compare the fucking movies that we have seen versus the ones we haven't seen. So I just got to go to Soren's profile on Letterboxd. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. So I can make this fucking... I'm doing this to make myself fucking easier. Will make my life a little easier. Go here. Come on. Rico, stop moving. Ouch. Let's put... and then I put my profile thing, if I can. Edit profile.
Ugh.
Hold on. I know this is taking a fucking while. Boom, compare. All right, hopefully this doesn't take too fucking long. So let's just see. Yes. What? Invert comparison and comparison? No, what the fuck? Why is it not showing me anything? Ugh. This app is fucking broken. That means I have to pretty much go with that. Okay, I'll think of something by the end of this fucking show. We gotta get to Tarzan right now. I gotta think of something. We gotta get to fucking something. And since it's a Disney title, and since I watched on VHS, there's only one thing I thought to bring this intro in, like I do with Warner Brothers Bull Cap or Universal Studios. There's only one thing I think was perfect for this. Anybody who grew up in the 2000s knows this fucking bumper. Everybody does.
I know what you're gonna play.
Yeah.
I think everybody knows what I'm gonna play.
And now, our feature presentation.
Yep, everybody knew it.
All it.
Yep. That bumper, that gives me back
That
so
is
many.
the bumper.
That is the bumper. That is the bumper. That is the bumper. Yeah, and it was on the Tarzan tape too, so that's why I also put it in too. Yeah, today we're going to review my favorite Disney film of them all. We're not fucking THX. THX could take down this fucking video if I play their deep no. They own the copyright to that damn noise. But this is my favorite Disney film of them all. This is my favorite in Disney Renaissance. The last movie in Disney Renaissance, which of course is the iconic Disney film Tarzan. Now, Rico, you can go now. Go. You want to go? You want to leave or you want to stay? You want to leave or you want to stay? Should you stay or should you go?
Yeah.
Should I stay or should I go?
You want to stay? Okay, fine.
For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm.
Was it alone?
This bond between us can't be broken.
There are no others.
We'll be here, don't you cry.
I said he could stay. That doesn't make him my son.
Tell me I'm not looking at the hairless wonder.
I'll handle this guy.
That one hurt him.
Are your shirtless water sanitary?
I was saved by a flying wild man in a loincloth. No, get off.
Okay. All right. Okay, sorry. Got interrupted again, and that was freaking long. Rico, you want to leave or no? You want to leave or no? You don't want to leave? Okay, all right. Yeah, the reason why I played the full fucking trailer for that is because I couldn't find a fucking TV spot that was like not distorted in any way, like VHS rip where it was like bad quality, and that's why I had to do the fucking full trailer. And that was why. But you know what? At least that trailer actually did some of the fucking music in that featured in this movie, because some of the TV spots don't have the Phil Collins songs at all. It's just this generic music, you know, that you hear in every fucking trailer. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a commercial that has Bishop's Countdown playing over it. But yeah, Tarzan is a 1999 American animated adventure comedy drama film directed by Kevin Lima and Chris Buck. Kevin Lima directed a Goofy movie and 102 Dalmatians. Chris Buck directed did he direct Frozen?
He did direct Frozen.
I swear to God, I think he's done something else
and
with
Frozen
Disney.
too, yeah. So
Yeah, I guess just Frozen. Screenplay is by Tad Murphy, Bob Zeidecker, and Nani White. Story by, oh God, these are so many names. Steven Anderson, Mark D. Kennedy, Carol Holiday, Gaetian Brizzi, Paul Brizzi, Don Dougherty, Ed Goldberg, Randy Haycock, Don Hall, Kevin O'Harkley, Glenn Keane, Bernie Matheson, Frank Neeson, John Norton, Jeff Snow, Michael Sorey, Christopher J. Urey, Mark Walton, Stevie Weimers, Kelly Reitman, and John Ramirez. And that's just the fucking story credits. Based on Tarzan of the Apes by Edgar Rice Burroughs, produced by Bonnie Arlo, starring the voices of Tony Goldwyn, Minnie Driver, Glenn Close, Alex D. Lintz, Rosie O'Donnell, Brian Bless, Nigel Hawthorne, Lance Hendrickson of all fucking people, and Wayne Knight. Released on June 19th, 1999 by Walt Disney Pictures. Budget was $130 million, and it made $448.2 million worldwide, making it, I believe, the 5th highest grossing movie of 1999. Tarzan was a small ape who was raised by a small orphan who was raised by an ape named Kala since he was a child. He believed that this was his family, but on an expedition, Jane Porter is rescued by Tarzan. He then finds out that he is human. Now Tarzan must make a decision to which family he should belong to. 90% rate on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 80 on Metacritic, 3.7 on Letterboxd, and A on CinemaScore. This movie's a masterpiece.
I agree.
Like I said, this is my favorite
this could
Disney
be
film
me,
of them all.
But it's still a really good movie.
This could be me just like also growing up with this movie, but every time I watch this movie, like I get emotional, not just because like it is a very good movie, but like I get emotional because I'm taken back to my childhood.
Trust me, when I was watching this movie today on the tape, when the movie started, I'm like, first of all, the movie just starts. It's just like, oh, there's no time to waste. Bam, you're just entered into this fucking situation as Tarzan as a kid. And then I swear to God, I swear to you, once Two Worlds came on, I had fucking goosebumps all over my fucking skin. Like I was about to fucking cry. Probably because I was being taken back to my childhood, but
every time Phil like I guess that's just a testament to just how good the songs are, but like every time Phil Collins opens his mouth in this movie, there are tears in my eyes.
I mean, okay, this is already a great movie to begin with, but I'm going to say this right now up front. Phil Collins is the reason why this is elevated to a masterpiece. Like, it's already a great movie if you take out the songs. Mm-hmm. But if you add those Phil Collins songs, it is a fucking masterpiece. It reminds me, yes, I have to go back to fucking Magnolia. Without the Amy Mann songs, Magnolia isn't what it is.
And
they came out the same fucking year, too, so.
I'm going to say this, too. So, you very much could have, this very much could have been a, traditional musical of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
But something that I like I feel like people like even like the Nostalgia Critic have like criticized some of like the Phil Collins songs of just like being like telling you what's happening, and it's like they do, and it's at its worst maybe in Brother Bear, but here Tarzan, you know, he can't, you know, he has trouble obviously in the beginning of this, you know, later on in the film and everything, communicating with humans and everything. So it's like it's Phil Collins is his internal, you know, inside his head.
Maybe not all of it, but I think Strangers Like Me is in his perspective. It is in his POV.
It is. It's phenomenal.
But I'm telling you right now, all of the songs, save for maybe Trash in the Can, that's probably the weak point in all these songs, but that's just because it doesn't have lyrics to it. It's just scatting over and over. But the rest of these songs, I think they are some of the greatest Disney songs that have ever been written. This movie's not a fucking musical, but this is some of the greatest fucking Disney songs of all time. Every single one of them. Like, seriously, like, I'm telling you, Phil Collins elevated this fucking material. He knew exactly what to fucking do. Like, even like at the beginning with the montage in Two Worlds, and then just like, yeah, you could say the movie is visually, you know, it's visual storytelling, because there's not a fucking line of dialogue until fucking young Turk starts speaking.
Yeah,
Phil Collins does most of the fucking talking for the first 10 minutes of this movie, and he tells you what you need to fucking know right there. In the lyrics to Two Worlds. Like, literally, the thematic heartbeat of this movie is that song. It is. Because the complex thematic material, it's just internalized in that song. And
you know who Phil Collins' biggest critics are? South Park.
Oh, God. Yeah, because they blame Canada and the whole Oscars bit. Damn, it's so hard to pick the best song in this entire movie. I used to think Son of Man is, and a part of me still wants to say Son of Man, but
I think it's always going to be Strangers Like Me, and it's because of watching that music video on like repeat on the VHS.
I mean, listen, I just watched the music video today. It's a fucking awesome music video, just the visuals and everything. Even though it's probably just like almost all on a green screen. He's just singing on a green screen and he's just drumming on a green screen. But it just looks fucking cool. But like, even the music video version of that is actually slightly like the mix, like the song sounds a little different. More of a rock version, because a lot of the Mark Mancina score part of that song is kind of removed in that video. But it's just so good. It's so good. Oh, now he decides to fucking leave. Great. Yeah, it's just so great. But I'm going to the actual story now before I lose my train of thought. I think this movie does a great job not dumbing itself down for a younger audience. I feel like this is very complex thematic material, but it treats its audience with respect that they could handle this kind of material. Because let's face it, this movie's about like mixed families and like relationships with your family and who your family really is, and you know, that's kind of complex, deep thought kind of stuff.
And they want to talk about Predator Badlands getting away with a ton of violence for PG-13. You could argue with the same thing with Tarzan with its G rating.
Oh, trust me. There's a reason why I named this episode The Hanging That Rocks the Jungle. Not because I was just inspired by The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, but we all know why. But, you know, this movie, I love how the story is told. I love the character development for Tarzan. Like, literally, the first 20 minutes of this movie is a coming-of-age story, really. Mm-hmm. And, you know, him trying to prove his worth, you know? Because Kerchak, Bishop from Aliens, because he's Lance Hendrickson. That's why I won't say Bishop, but Kerchak, he's kind of an ass.
I just realized that. So Tarzan is my third favorite Disney film. My second favorite Disney film is Bambi. These two movies are connected in that, you kind of have the first half or, first for Tarzan, the first 20 minutes and everything, childhood, and then the rest, adulthood. It's a coming of age story. Both are.
Yeah. I do.
I connect to them when Disney does them.
Yeah, I do too. But like literally, I freaking love like that kind of interaction, particularly the relationship between Tarzan and Kerchak. Trust, like that is just complex stuff, and then like because I don't know that Kerchak the gorilla is just kind of. He's a bit of a prick. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
yeah,
dude, like he's kind of a bigot. To me, he's kind of a bigot. Maybe it's trying to, it's about. You could say like this movie's about like, kind of a bigot, but like it's about. I think this movie is really about accepting people who are different than you, and that's a very powerful thing to say, especially in today's climate where everybody's just turning on each other because of what's going on. And I think that relationship, like, you think at one point, hey, he's finally gonna have respect for Tarzan. Like, finally, he killed that fucking cheetah all by himself. And then it just kind of stops. And then stuff happens, when he meets Jane and he falls in love with her, and he's meeting with the professor and Clayton and all that. And he kind of forgets about his family, who he knew for a very long time, and he just kind of resents him in that moment. And then because of how, the conflict kind of resolves itself when Kerchak dies, and thank God they don't pull a full fucking Frozen and they bring him back from the dead, just fucking Deus Ex Machina. They let him stay dead, but there is this newfound, respect that he has for Tarzan. He knows that he can rule this ape land, and he could, protect them. And it's a very powerful moment.
That death scene is one of the best in like any.
Listen, the animation in this movie pushes Caps to its fucking limits.
I'm glad we're bringing this up. This is just phenomenal animation here. I think there's something to, like, I don't know it, but when I watch this, it's like, it's crazy. There's just such a glow to the characters. Like, all the colors are just the brightest I've ever seen them.
Yeah, they really are.
It's really close to the start of what they would be doing in the post-Renaissance.
And when it comes down to it, I love like all the different characters. I think Turk is funny. Like, you think, oh, Rosie O'Donnell, it's gonna be fucking annoying, but no, I think she is funny. And but my favorite of the comedic performances, Tantor. And what made it weird for me, finding out later, was that apparently Woody Allen was first approached to voice him. Thank God he didn't do it. Thank God. And it was Wayne Knight. Although I swear to God, Wayne Knight in this movie sounds like fucking David Schwimmer. I'm like, it sounds like Ross from Friends. We're on a break. He kind of sounds like Ross to me. But yeah, he's very funny. I love that line. Like right before the third act, he's he tells Turk, "I've had it with your emotional constipation." That's what got me this time around. And my sister was watching it with me. She was laughing at that line too. That's one of my favorite lines. I'm sick of your emotional constipation. But yeah, it's so good, and a fucking. I love the relationship between Tarzan and Jane. I think it's very, very, very well handled. I think it's one of the best Disney romances, and people don't give it enough credit.
I was gonna say that, like, Jane is one of the best like
She is
female
not a
like
fucking
love
damsel in
interest
distress.
characters.
She is just as strong as Belle, honestly, thinking
Mhm.
about it now. Like, she's really fucking funny. Minnie Driver, she's great. She's fucking great.
I love the scene with her and the monkey, like when she's introduced and everything, and she's like running around after being chased by those other monkeys.
Yeah, the baboons who look like fucking Rafiki. It looks like fucking Rafiki. I don't know why, but the things on their nose, I'm like, oh, is that Rafiki? But yeah, it's funny because in the scene where Trash in the Camp comes on, oh, who shows up? Oh, Mrs. Potts and Chip.
Oh yeah.
Except they're not anthropomorphic. That's really about it. But they do show up. It's them. No doubt about that. Same color, same everything. But yeah, I think that's other than Skylar in Good Will Hunting, I think that's Minnie Driver's best performance. Other than Good Will Hunting, of course, because Good Will Hunting is just a masterpiece too. Tony Goldwyn as Tarzan, I think he's great. This is the movie I associate him more with than Ghost or Kiss the Girls or the TV show Scandal. This is what I closely associate. Or even One Battle After Another, which is apparently he's in.
Even if that Tarzan now isn't actually him.
Yeah, it's just it's the voice acting.
It was actually
so great.
the guy who plays Clayton.
The guy who plays Clayton, oh, he's great. He's really great. Yeah, the death scene of Clayton. Jesus Christ.
It's just it's that that lightning and just the silhouette.
That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. And guess what? He died because of his own damn fault. Tarzan did nothing to him and he hanged himself.
That's which I noticed, like, in a way. Well, actually, yeah, it's one of those instances, I think, too, where the villain really is their own undoing.
Yeah, but I just think it like, genuinely, this story is so well told. I think it does, like, it's the perfect pace for this kind of movie, and like I told you before, the music is great, but I want to focus on Mark Mancina's score here. Like, it's just the right amount of goofy in one bit and then the right amount of intensity in others. I think other than Speed and the original Bad Boys, this is the best Mark Mancina's ever done. Because the Speed and Bad Boys scores are iconic. They're iconic. And this should be on the level, but again, Phil Collins even fucking outbeats him, even though he's involved in the orchestration of some of his damn songs. But seriously, Phil Collins is the fucking... If you don't take anything away from this review, Phil Collins is the fucking hero of this movie.
Another thing that this movie does, and I'm surprised we didn't talk about this with the animation and everything, is just how freaking awesome the tree surfing is in this movie.
Oh my god. And it was inspired by fucking Tony Hawk, of all people.
Tony Hawk not surprised
was the greatest game ever made. Yeah, I thought, like, it's so great. And even, like, to be honest, that last shot of the movie, that oneer at the end, did that inspire the final swing in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man? I like to believe it did.
So it's crazy that my rating, like, I used to be much more conservative with my ratings. I've kind of gone away from that more recently and everything, but when I finally, like, watched the movie again the last time I watched it, and I saw just that ending with that shot, that was when I was instantly 10 out. Well, whoops, sorry.
Oh, well, that's fine. I said it was a masterpiece.
Sorry, it's
anyway.
A 10 out of 10 movie, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Yeah. But here's, like, that whole bit, and then the brilliant idea to bring in Two Worlds back in, the reprise of it. It's just like, That's like a classic Disney ending right there, with just a reprise of whatever main theme is, centered around in each movie. Like, it's just like it's so fucking. And then there's the last bit there with the waterfall, and then it just cuts to black and cuts to the title card. Oh, that is a perfect ending. That is a perfect ending. It really is. And let's not forget, the movie was nominated for Best Original Song, and it won. Which one won? Was it You'll Be in My Heart? It was You'll Be in My Heart. A part of me says, yes, this was deserved. Another part of me says, Save Me from Magnolia should have won, because Magnolia is my favorite film of 1999. You know how this and Magnolia are connected because one fucking artist elevates the material of both of these movies. So a part of me says, yes, Phil Collins did win. Another part of me wants Amy Mann to get recognition, but I think I get why. Like, seriously, that was a tough year in terms of Best Original Song. The song from Music of the Heart should have been
also the song from Toy Story 2.
And it should have been replaced with another song. What the fuck was it? I swear to God, I thought I fucking found what it was recently, but I'll think about it if I can.
Also the song from Toy Story 2, that Music from the Heart. I
get it, but I feel like it should have been replaced with something else. I swear to God, I saw a movie recently where like it could have been another movie should have been nominated for Best Original Song at that point. I can't fucking
Man on the Moon?
Now. Huh?
Man on the Moon.
That's right. The Great Beyond. That's the one I was thinking of. The Great Beyond. That's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, I found the fucking movie that I'm gonna pick for you, Soren. I finally fucking find it, but I'm gonna tell you right when I'm finished. Yeah, the music. I'm sorry I'm going on about the fucking music, but this movie.
It's hard not to. It's just it's so. I mean, because so much of the music in this era is phenomenal. The stuff that Howard Ashman and Alan Menken did,
Steven Schwartz,
just phenomenal. But there's just something so. I don't know.
I think it's magical, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
There's something about it, and just like, imagine seeing that shit in the fucking theater. One of these days it will happen. It will happen. But yeah, I adore this fucking movie. I adore everything about it. Like, seriously, the animation is at its absolute. Like, seriously, this puts. Like, you know me, I'm very picky when it comes to animation, and I'm telling you, this movie's a fucking masterpiece. This movie means a hell of a lot to me. It really does. Like, to the point where, there's this weird moment I remember before I go any further. There's this weird moment because my sister used to be in this, like, Christian school. And they were doing this concert with all these different fucking Disney songs and things. Like, one of them did, I forget what she did, her class did, but I remember one of them did You Got a Friend of Me from Toy Story, even though it's not a fucking Disney movie, it's a Pixar movie. But one of these class people did You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan, and they were saying with the fucking Jesus painting. I'm just like, that's not what the song is about. I'm like, what is this religious extremist bullshit? Okay, I didn't think about it at the time, but now thinking back, what is this religious? It's not about Jesus. But yeah, it's just like, it's so good. It is just so good. And that's just a fucking weird memory, but I remember that moment. But yeah, and I even remember the TV show, although I didn't watch it all that much.
I watched it a little bit.
I don't think it was anywhere near as good as the movie, though.
Nah.
I did see the two DVD sequels.
Well, Tarzan and Jane was, I think, the pilot to Legend of Tarzan. I think it's the pilot.
Yeah. Basic.
And then Tarzan 2, a fucking midquel. Just like a Fox and the Hound 2, it's a
pretty underrated midquel at that.
But yeah, it's just it's so great. It's so great. It's such a great movie. This is a fucking 6 out of 5. It's one of the very best movies in 1999.
This is 10 out of 10 for me.
9 out of 10.
Oh yeah, I love this fucking movie. I will always cherish it. I'll always go back and watch it over and over and over. Seriously, This movie is what animation's all about. Not fucking K-pop Demon Hunters, which is soulless corporate trash. This movie has heart, damn it. Anyway, I'm enough before I go on a fucking ranting fit again about the animation community. I already have chosen my movie for Soren. Let's hope he hasn't fucking seen this one. I'm going to recommend you an early, not like very early Jonathan Demme movie, but it's before Silence of the Lambs. It's called Something Wild with Melanie Griffith and Jeff Daniels. Have you seen that?
I've never even heard of that movie.
Oh, it is such a good movie. I love Jonathan Demme.
Wild.
Something Wild from 1986.
86.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. It is such a great movie. So there you go. Now I fucking figured it out. So now we can get the fuck out of here. But yeah, so yeah. Again, we will not have a show next week. We're taking a break, and that means, I'm going to watch season 2 of the X-Files now because I got 2 weeks to finish it and not worry about getting it done in time. That's why I didn't review the X-Files today because I only watched.
And it's on Tubi, which is pretty convenient.
Okay, good. That's great. But what do I have to watch again? Oh, Happy Texas.
Yeah, Happy. And
I better write that shit down.
Know, or if Chayton lets me know. I think I'm friends with him on Facebook. Let me know what
has to see Wicked too.
Yeah, at least Chain seeing Wicked for good. That's fucking hysterical. I'm gonna probably message Shane quickly to let him know, or I could just message him in the popcorn panel. You pick Jared. You're Jared, and you worry about him, and then you can communicate through that, and you can get through that done unless he needs my help, and I'll come on Facebook and see what to do. But in 2 weeks, unfortunately, other than these mini topics that we're going to do, and of course I'm going to review the X-Files season 2, maybe even season 3 also, depending on if I can get those done in time. Maybe season 2, yes, but season 3 I'm not sure about. We'll be reviewing for the main review. Who is afraid? 3 hours long.
At least it's better than Eddington.
3 hours.
But at least we get our revenge in a way that same episode.
Oh, jeez. And also, before I have to remind myself. Note to self: to start the next episode, try and find a scene of the Thanksgiving scene from Spider-Man because that's the best Thanksgiving movie of all time. I'm not going to hear otherwise. But yeah,
I had to be up an old leaf for this cranberry sauce.
And yes, I will be watching Spider-Man on Thanksgiving. You know I'm fucking am.
Nice motherfucker.
Listen, I could have chosen a fucking Kirsten movie for you to choose. You're lucky that I didn't choose one. You're lucky I chose Something Wild.
I am.
So with that being said, we'll see you in 2 weeks. That would be November 20 something. November 25th.
25, yeah.
So yeah, we'll be seeing you for then for Beau is Afraid, plus all the different fucking reviews that we have to do with fucking Happy Texas and all that other shit. And this time, before I get out of here, I did update the credits to include Soren's name. I finally fucking put it on there. So we'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.